Are we around?
See me? Can you all
Bye.
hear me?
Don't look.
God, I hope so.
I sure hope so.
I'm not
It
dressed.
shows live.
There it is.
There we
Yeah, it's working.
Hooray!
Yeah, we got there.
The prophecy.
Jeez. Climb every mountain.
Beautiful.
Do you want
This was gonna be the first one with no pre-stream thing. That's interesting. For the timestamps thing. Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Okay, hello. We think it's the most likely thing that there were so many channel memberships that showed up, it crashed my Streamlabs, and all I could do is sit there and listen to the notifications roll in. I couldn't even close it. It was completely dead in the water, and I had to close it with Task Manager. I've never seen it die so thoroughly before.
Congratulations, you killed the stream with your support. That's fucking incredible.
You've murdered us, lads. You've murdered us.
It
I'm
did
proud
sadly
of you,
reset
/
the
how dare
fuel
you.
gauge. It did sadly reset the fuel gauge, and I had to do that. I think we were almost at level 2 when we ended off. Apologies to people who donated to get us to level 2.
But we
I
will
can't
still read those
control-
out.
Yeah, I can't control it. But yeah, I appreciate you guys. We'll definitely read those out here in a second. But yes, hello everybody. Sorry for the late start, and unsurprisingly, the scuff.
We were at tier 6. You had to be there.
That's why we have the Hyandramon emotes.
This is
And now the Floramon emote. You guys unlocked it with all those donations that killed the stream.
the secret 8th participant to this stream is the scuff.
Yay. Let's be honest, it was worth it for the Floramon emote.
Yes.
I'm kind of wondering if Floramon is what killed it.
Sacrifices have to be made, you know?
I would like to plead the fifth.
Actually, yeah, because I had to log into the YouTube for that. I wonder if me
There is
logging
no
in
fifth.
to make a change like that fucked with things.
It's possible.
Sinbad with
Who
another
knows?
fucking 9 months going, oops, my bad.
The Sammy emotes.
Hee hee.
Hee
I murdered you.
Did I make a fucking
You're dead
wucky?
now.
Deploy the tactical tee-hee.
He just Duskmon with the tee-hee is just. I want that as a ringtone now. Just to scare my coworkers.
Oh, hell yeah. Okay. Heck yeah. Well, we're a little bit late, so let's just roll into it and try to get going. Hello everyone. Welcome to the Where's Diogo one-shot. Where was Diogo? We're gonna find out. We're gonna know Diogo's exact location, and this won't be disturbing at all. Surely, Diogo won't mind being spied upon as we find out where his every move led him.
And if anyone asks me, hey Nick, this doesn't make sense in the timeline of canon, shut up.
Don't worry
Yes, it
about
does.
It's fine.
You're just dumb. If you really think about it, if you peek behind the curtain, yes. That's the end of the
Or-
story.
Or, if you really, really, really think about it, don't.
Yep.
So yeah.
The digital world
It's-
is weird.
Yeah, the thing about that is flower cannon.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Just powering up immediately next to the person asking questions. We're here
Just
for a
holding it
good
to the head
time.
like it's a Glock.
Yes,
Lily
we're
Bot
here
just
for a
appears
good
behind
time,
them.
not a canonically accurate time. It's fine. Oh, okay.
I
Heck
just
yeah.
scrambled to get the recap there. I forgot about that.
Oh yeah, that. That's probably fine. I don't know if we would have done a recap for this one, but thank you for the recap. Now we will. Now we will
In
do a
case you need
recap for
it.
this one.
It's in case you need it.
Now we will. Hooray. So, first thing, hi, welcome. Glad y'all are here. Let's introduce ourselves and say hi to all of our wonderful friends here for this Where's Diogo one-shot. First up is me. Hello. I'm Chase, also known as Coffinjockey, and in this stream, I play
Wouldn't you like to know?
You'll find out what I play in this, as will almost everyone. There's only 2 people that we know for sure what they're gonna play, and one of them's still a wild card, because it's Nick.
Oh my god, bad sage advice.
Oh.
We'll get to that.
We'll get to that. But yes, I do stuff on this channel. I heckin' write, and I direct, and I do things for Digimon Abridged. Speaking of Digimon Abridged, the preview is up, and the full video is live on the $7 Deadly Dollar tier on Patreon. Go check it out.
Episode out of jail.
Yeah, go check it out. It's finally out of jail enough that it's on the Patreon and the Discord and the places that you might want to go and look at it.
See,
Observe
we're still
it.
doing adventures, not just Tamers. We're still doing season 1.
It's still happening, just at a slower rate because Toei is merciless.
Absolutely. You
And
might
because
hear
it's
some
very hard to get all 3 of us into a directing session some days.
You might hear some
Right, I should
memorable voices in that episode as well, aside from your general Digi-Destiny crew and things.
Yeah, we got Naoma as Mimi, Reza Tomato as Palmon. Of course, we got Yamato as Effect as Izzy and Hayabusa as Sentimon. Who do we get for Sukamon, I wonder?
That's a good
We
question.
may never know.
Whoever they are, they're
Um,
probably very handsome.
I agree. I think that's a fact.
Also, and we're gonna be plugging this a bunch as the weeks go on. But in 23 hours and 38 minutes, due in some small part due to our inability to change the timeline on this, Makeship is going to be releasing the Vanmon plush, and you can go support it to get your own. You pay $2 up front, and then the remaining $27.99 when we finally fund it. So go get in there in 23 hours and 38 minutes and 13 seconds now. Go get in there. By the time that you're watching this stream, if you're watching the playback, it might even be live. Go check it out. Go on Makeship. Check out our thing. It's in the Discord server. We put it there. We'll probably put a link in the description here so you guys can go find it. It's a good time. It'll be available. Go check it out. Get yourself a squeezably soft Vanmon that is canonically distinct from the absolutely indestructible armor-clad Vanmon. It's a good heckin' time. Go do stuff. We appreciate you guys.
Thank you so much.
Next up on introductions, and also to a lesser extent announcements, we got Storm.
Hi, I'm Storm. I do voices and writing for the channel here. A little bit of directing when I have to. Hi.
Perfect.
I was not
Next
prepared.
up, that sounds like a good introduction
I
to
am
me.
very shy.
He's also become an editor now, and he has been editing the majority of Digimon Tamers Abridged Episode 3.
True.
Wow.
Look at this
I
powerful boy.
I have become Death, Destroyer of Worlds. I do not recall the taste of sleep, Sam.
Good, yes.
God damn it.
Excellent.
Next up, another person who does not recall the taste of sleep, RedBeast.
Hi, I do not recall the taste of sleep, nor do I long for it. I'm a writer, director, and I used to say the only editor on this channel, but that's no longer accurate. I edit Digimon Abridged, Digimon Tamers Abridged, I edit the shorts, and on the stream I play ER, Cherrymon, and someone else today.
Shall see.
Who do I play? Taking bets now.
Well,
Is
I'm
I
it-
gonna
was
say-
ominous.
With the current level of reality manipulation from the editing, I'm gonna say God, but that role is probably already taken.
Yeah, by Zoe, obviously.
Yeah. Speaking of, next up we have Zoe.
Hello, I'm Zoe. I do voices for things sometimes, and also I am gonna play It's a Secret. Ooh.
Fucking hit him with the tee. Next
Tactical
up,
ooh.
we have deployed the tactical uwu. Next up, we have Grimbo.
Yeah. What's up?
God, it's so fucking cool.
Hi, didn't see you come in. My name's Topher.
You see
Go
what I
on,
have to deal with? I get interrupted when I'm in the middle of my bit, and then they just ruin it. It's unprofessional, considering my role for today's character. So I might just steal someone else's role. Who knows?
Well, you
And
know,
for
let me know
this
how that
stream,
let me know
Grim
how that
will be
battle works out
Sammy.
so I can give it to you.
I'm still in the DM role today.
Oh no!
But yeah, you'll find out what I voice if I even voice anything. You never know. My character might die off screen.
He might just be here. It's not
You
the
never
first
know.
time.
You might press a
He
button.
might get decked off a cliff. You never know.
Diogo might press a button and then there's an explosion and what would be my character is like dead. We don't know. We'll find out.
Who is
No,
to
you're
say,
just-
really?
You just start playing the voices in my head. Because I got PTSD for blowing up someone.
Midnight Sky, who's playing Moon Millenniumon? Don't put that evil on us.
Well, I'm sure it's someone. And that someone might just be our next person, Nick.
Hey everybody, it's your boy Nick A the VA, the digital master, DM, etc. for all things related to Digi-Destiny, including, but not limited to, the main game, the Where's Sammy one-shot we did forever ago, and today, where was Diogo at? Where in the server was Diogo?
Where was the boy?
For voices, I mean, obviously I do some stuff for this channel, for Schmucks, etc. But I will be voicing Floramon, and all iterations of Floramon, and a few other things probably. Good luck and have fun!
It'll be a great time. And next up, we have the star of the show, Carmen Sandiogo, aka PSWeasel. Where in time was Carmen Sandiogo Weasel? Tell him.
Hello, I am Weasel. I do some voices, I do some writing, I do some editing, I do some directing, but never constantly, unfortunately.
You do a lot of music work, though.
True.
Yes. I am usually the one that picks the music for pretty much anything.
He's the one who picks.
It's true.
Or at least I'm definitely the one that picks the music for Digimon Abridged, both adventure and tamers. It's great.
Hooray!
I'm not nervous at all.
I can tell. You're as chill as my best buddy Topher.
The confidence is just rolling off of you in waves.
I am looking forward to putting on my the voice of Colonel from Metal Gear Solid and being like, Diogo, you've created a time paradox. And then we end the stream on the second I say those words.
And then we start the next stream without the time paradox.
No, you just start with the next campaign.
Welcome to the very first roguelike stream where it will randomly begin and end based on various successes and failures.
I just accidentally destroyed your whole game that you've been playing for a whole year, for more than a year.
You just intentionally are like, all right, by the way, as I walk around the swamp, I place this lethal trap in the ground that no one will find, and then I place another one somewhere else, and then just retroactively have made the swamp really dangerous as we try to leave. And just anytime we have to go back to the swamp, we just get blasted by a Diogo trap. It's perfect.
You get a message after somebody's already taken the damage. Just be like, by the way, be aware that I set some traps in the swamp.
Aldermon's off somewhere having a spirit quest. Like, what's this? Ah!
Damn, rough.
He will be missed.
I can't believe Diogo killed Aldermon.
Diogo casts Become Digi-Egg.
Thoughts and prayers.
Oh my god, is that one of the other two Digi-Eggs in CJ's office?
Oh my god, it's retroactive Alderman.
No, little Portuguese boy. Don't go into the digital world.
He hacks. He's like, guys, you will not believe the day I've been having.
Just Alderman
Yeah.
1 millimeter away from a deadly trap, killing him instantly. You might be wondering how I got myself into this situation.
You beat me to the
I'm so
joke.
sorry.
Please don't feel bad. Chase did that to me like 3 times in a row in one stream.
It is apparently my hobby.
To steal other people's jokes.
No, to be quicker on the draw.
To have stolen them before they tell them. At any rate, next up, I was gonna try to save us time and then failed spectacularly by fucking around.
And now we're finding out.
Yeah, hooray! RedBeast, would you mind saying things about the Patreon?
Hi, hello everyone. We here at Bridge Alliance are part of the Schmuck Squad's network. That means our content is spread among the Bridge Alliance, Grimmjack, and Schmuck Squad channels, where we create anime reviews, abridged parodies, and D&D streams like Digi-Destiny. And to help us get it all done, we have our patrons over on Patreon. Our patrons are essential to funding all of our projects and help us host all of our content. Running through our tier lists, we have the $1 tier, where you can see episodes the day they're meant to come out, copyright strike or not. Given that each episode is practically guaranteed to get hit, that means you'll be able to see these episodes while they're stuck in YouTube jail. And seeing as episode 9 of Digimon got hard hits, yeah, like that's why we have that. You can also join our Discord server, where you can hang out with our incredible community. We've got people making amazing fan art, helping me select what you guys want to see turned into shorts. And we've got a wiki maintained by one of our mods, Alec Reef, who has been killing it. Up next is the $5 tier, where we can you can participate in server events such as movie nights. You can also hop into calls briefly during dives and ask us your burning questions. Then there's the popular $7 Deadly tier, where you can get to see videos a whole week early before they're released on YouTube, which unfortunately can turn to weeks, then months, given how YouTube is YouTube. You also get to see updates of the episode as they're being worked on. So those of you on the Patreon have been able to see incremental progress updates on Digimon 9. So you guys already know who's playing Sukamon, even though we're being so subtle about it.
I could never tell you who it is.
After that, we got the $20 tier, where we will add your name to the description of the video right alongside the cast and crew. A step up from that is the $50 tier, where we put your name in the video itself. At the end of the episode, we will burn your names into the end card for all $50 patrons for the world to see. Lastly, we got the $100 tier. Nothing we could promise would be enough, so just tell us what you want, and if it is within our power, we will try to make it happen. This is how some of our bridge series got started. This is how we've made custom shirts. The Vanmon plushie happened because of y'all. You did this because one mad lad went rogue. Just please remember to set a cap on your payments, especially for the higher tiers. We upload to Patreon maybe 5 times a month, with each upload getting charged. So if you don't have the means to afford that, then you don't have to. We have a pin link on our Patreon to show you how to set a cap so you don't overpay. Additionally, if you want to get a few extra perks on the channel, consider becoming a channel member. We have 2 membership tiers. The first is the emotional damage tier, where you get access to all the amazing emotes by the talented artist Ash. And Sinbad, you killed the stream, but you also unlocked the Floramon emote specifically for this stream. So y'all are planting flowers today. Or you can join the Vandalize My Heart tier. We can participate in members-only streams and exclusive member-only videos. Whenever a Digimon Abridged episode drops, Storm and I will do a short stream going into the behind-the-scenes process. So episode 9 will probably be the first time we do that for a normal series. So who knows? We'll see if we can wrangle chasing down that depending on what day it is. Might be impossible, but we'll see.
We'll see.
After the release, I've already said that in my script. Your generosity is appreciated, but please only donate if you're comfortable and if doing so doesn't hurt you. Take care of yourself first and foremost. Don't be crazy.
True.
And if you're unable to support financially, no pressure. There are other ways to support, such as helping out the channel. You can show the channel to your friends, show them the Abridged series, show them one of Grimm's anime reviews, share the streams as shorts, show them with other Digimon communities, other D&D communities. Even the original, even in the digital world, word of mouth is still the best advertising. And we also have all these up on Spotify. The same sessions as these, but with the intros, breaks, and post-game all cut out for just an easier viewing experience. You can expect this one to be up on Monday. The VODs will still be available as soon as the stream is done. And to wrap all this up, please consider subscribing and hitting that notification bell. As I last checked, we have 48.5% of viewers subscribed to the channel. So please, if you like our content, consider subscribing, liking, leaving a comment, all that other YouTube goodness. It goes a long way to helping the channel grow so we can level up our content and make cool things for you guys. As always, thank you so much. None of this would be possible without you or your support. We appreciate every single bit of it. Throwing it back to Coffinjockey. Coffinjockey, go!
Here I go, hooray! I think we're just gonna jump right into the donations that have come in. I have no idea how they'll affect this particular game. Let's find out. From the chaos that is Nick A. the VA randomly deciding, like a benevolent or vengeful god, what goes where. So first off, from 4 days ago, we have Streamlabs ID bunch of numbers who donated $3. And they said, what's your favorite character to voice? And if you could, please say a favorite line of theirs. That is a very interesting number to have donated. They followed it up by donating $1 more later, which is still not 1 token, but I'm going to go ahead and give it to them anyway, assuming they have a weird currency conversion. They did not say who it goes to. That's also a very complicated question. So for this stream, I like voicing Impmon. Who else likes voicing their Digimon?
I also greatly enjoy Cherrymon.
I really enjoy Magimon.
Hell yeah.
I enjoyed voicing Diogo.
Solid pick.
Good to know for
Very
this
nice,
stream
very
in
nice.
particular. Well, that token looks like it's going to go to the DM since it wasn't specified where it goes to.
Excellent.
I mean, it makes the
I
most
will-
sense. I mean, in theory, it makes the most sense to go to him because of the whole, like, which character do you enjoy voicing, Nick, who plays the most characters?
I mean, well, I would say of all the characters that I have voiced so far, and there are a lot that I enjoy to say the least, I will say I had the most fun when I got to voice Meteormon back in the
Meteormon was
Static
pretty fun.
Desert.
Hell yeah.
He was just such a lovable little guy, and he was always on the verge of a mental breakdown.
I thought that was Gotsumon.
Gone, but
Wait,
never
that was.
forgotten.
Wait, that's not Icemon?
Yeah,
Y'all!
surprisingly enough.
Every day we stray further from the light.
Next up, America Roleplayer 4 days ago donated $5 saying, quote, I don't play this game. I've never played this game. I'm unlikely to start playing this game. And yet I happily watch every one of these streams because even when you're not trying, you're so damn entertaining. Appreciate you, America Roleplayer.
thank you.
Thank you for arming our DM with yet additional pain points.
I will take it.
Pain point.
Petition to rename adversity tokens to pain points.
Only if they're
Oh.
given to Nick.
Only for me. Yeah.
Oh yeah, and if you went to the server, you can see that I posted a link to Thingiverse where you can actually now download and print your own adversity tokens.
Yeah, if you want a
Yes.
3D printed 3D adversity token, I can do it. It's right there.
Yeah.
Go grab
I'm
it.
tempted
them
to
as-
ask one of my local buddies to get that printed.
Yeah,
for me.
you can. Yeah, by the way, it's totally free to download, no paywall. And if you want to use them as memory counters for your Digimon TCG games or use them for your own Kids on Bikes game, fucking go for it.
Yeah, you should probably print them to be like approximately 1 inch by 1 inch for that. But
The
technically,
default-
it's a 3D file. You can make it as big as you want. If you want to
Yeah.
eat a big plate of Sasketty off an adversity token, you're allowed to Sketty Meebo that boy.
You
I
can
believe
play
in you.
Frisbee with it.
They
The
might be
default
very
size-
dense, but you could do it.
The default size is slightly bigger than a quarter. Like I'm actually holding it right now. It's like just slightly bigger than a bottle cap. But you could like scale up to be Frisbee if you want to decide
You
to
could
just
scale
fuck
that
up the
thing
neighbor's
up to be
dog.
a hubcap.
You could.
Do what
Just
you
remember,
will.
If you have loyalty, they count as 2.
That's
That's right.
true. That's how that works.
Sorry
Uh,
to interrupt you, Jace.
No problem. They do have a recess in them, like they kind of have like a little indent for where the adversity stuff is. So you could make them into coasters or something if you wanted to, but you probably need to fill them with some other kind of material, like some kind of epoxy or something. I'll let you figure it out. You do it your own way. You live your best life. I believe in you. Next up
Download
we
Blender,
have
edit the thing.
yes, edit it, just delete it, make it whatever you'd like. Home is where the warp gate is, or whatever the fuck the item is called. Next up we have Midnight Sky 3 days ago, who donated $5, saying, "Hello schmucks, your girl Sarah is back again. This token is going to Diogo for his one shot. Also, fun fact, there was a comic that was adapted into an animated series with the main character named Will Vandam. It's called Witch. Now you know." Well, all right. The Vandam
Congrats,
is canon.
Vandam, you are in a comic.
Wait,
Good job.
And it's a
Wait,
good one too.
Witch, as in like the acronym
Yeah.
witch?
Yeah. That one. Yeah.
Wait,
Yo!
Apparently.
all right. Her,
That's neat.
yeah, her last name is
I
Vanda.
watched that show.
I forgot that was her name.
Perfect.
Holy
Vanmon.
fuck!
She's a fan of the van.
I was back on Gen X.
There you go. Vanmon is a girl.
We have to determine
Canon.
As it all fits.
Boom.
Guys, lore drop. Holy shit.
That's
Vanmon was a girl the whole time.
the strongest lady I've ever known.
That bitch is like a truck.
Heck,
So-
Will represented energy in Witch, so it makes
Oh my
perfect
God.
sense.
It's perfect. Diogo, take your token.
Okay, thank you. Even though I am full.
I don't think you are. You're probably reset to zero for the one
start the
shot.
stream, you'll actually be setting yourself back to 0, or in this case now 1, because in the past you didn't have tokens.
Oh, okay. Then I'm going to remove all of these.
Except for 1. You just got 1.
You'll get them back after the stream
Yeah,
because
see.
you can.
Give it a minute, you'll be back to full in a second.
Yeah, I'm sure this will be pretty quick.
Yeah,
Next
I have
up,
one token.
we have Botluck. 2 hours ago, we're finally into the ones from today. Botluck donated $10, saying, "Botluck here. Good luck, Diogo. And Nick, here is 2 tokens. Let's be like Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater for PlayStation 2 and cause a time paradox."
I already made that joke.
This was 2 hours ago.
Well, then
It's-
beat me to it.
They beat you to it in a time paradox of its own.
Oh, no.
Guys, why am I fading? Guy?
Nick?
Oh, heck yeah. Next up, we have TMK 37 minutes ago, who donated $25, saying, hey, it's been a while. Just dropping in to say, hey, here you go, Nick. So have some ammo. Now it's time to see Go Diogo Go.
Hey, we
Here I was thinking Diogo would get out.
back up to full in no time.
Don't worry, Diogo, you'll have ammunition in time. Meanwhile, me loading my shotgun shells.
Shame.
Oh, no. What if I die?
What about it?
If he does, he
Oh.
does.
Everything that happened in the last 5
So-
streams all been hit a hallucination.
Yeah,
So, what
we
happens
didn't-
is your clone Neogo comes in, and then if he dies, 3Ogo comes in, and they're all just Diogo, but we refer to them differently, just so we know how many times he died
all-
before the adventure.
We wake up after the talent show. Cherrymon, Impmon, and Marjamon still haven't digivolved. It's all very sad. Like, did we all have the same weird dream? Anyway, on to the vaccine plans.
Diogo was just a very complicated Piedmon illusion who eventually becomes less opaque over time because he fucking died before the
I
game
just gotta
started.
delete. I gotta delete a whole week's worth of work on shorts.
Diogo is just a specter of their imagination.
Oh, it's
Thinking
Kyoji.
about
There we
Yeah,
go.
we all had those crazy hallucinations when we stepped into the mist. Who's to say Diogo was ever real?
Guys, we have Kyoji from Frontier. We got this.
Excellent.
Next up, we have
Gundam.
With the help of Kyoji. Fuck me, Jason.
next up we have Canadian Stranger, who donated $67.27 Canadian, saying the true leader of the virus swamps, Shrekmon.
Well, somebody has the Shrekmon count, so go ahead and pop them in.
All right, here I go. Time to open Gary's sheet and put him in there. Here I go. That looks like 50 USD, give or take. So I'll go ahead and throw those in there, and 10
Yeah,
more Shrekmon tokens. We're almost at 200.
Oh my god.
It's 198. Y'all are crazy. Next up, there is Chris Ramos, who donated $5, saying, "Hey guys, here's to a great session. I can't wait to see Diogo put on the stone mask and transcend humanity to be... Wait a minute, Nick, this is the premise of JoJo's Part 1. Cursed foiled to get behind the scenes, cursed foiled to get behind the scenes info again. JK, love you all, have fun." Did we ever get Diogo's last name, and did it start with
It's
somehow...
Yeah,
Somehow
His last
it's,
name is Moreno.
but could it retroactively be different to be a JoJo's reference? We're already talking about time
Retroactively be different
paradoxes.
so we can make it funny.
Yes, we're already talking about time paradoxes. It's
Diogo already
fine.
has the initials DM.
Mhm.
Diogo's already
Weasel-
won.
Weasel, I want you to
my
understand, I feel this because people have been talking to me about, like, hey, you should have named Eeyore's brother Oscar, so it's Eeyore and OR. And I felt like a fucking fool. I missed such a perfect opportunity.
How dare you make a creative original character and enjoy them, and then be later told that you could have done a funny?
That'll
He could have had both.
How dare
That'll-
you not do the joke?
teach me. Question mark.
So I'm gonna assume that's to Diogo. That's
Yeah,
one
give
token.
that to Diogo.
All right, take your Diogo
Yay.
token.
I have 2 tokens
Diogo.
now.
All right.
Your Diokins.
Next up,
My
we have.
Diokins.
I'll read 3 more, I think, because there's
Sounds
a bunch of
good.
them.
Before we get to break.
Yes. Next up, there is Crunchy King, 34 minutes ago, tipped $25, saying, "Hey, sorry I haven't been able to watch the last couple streams live. Had a lot of problems going on with my family and trying to get a new place. Also giving these tokens to Nick, because I need him to help me get rid of some steam." Oh boy.
Why
That
take
sounds
on
like
us?
Kill Diogo. Well,
Oh, I hope things are going better with you now.
yeah, I also hope things are going better
Also,
for you.
that reminds me. We're safe. Diogo's the only one in the crosshairs this time.
That's true. There's a lot of tokens that are going to be spent attempting to accost Diogo.
And we don't know which side we're on.
Oh boy.
We could be trying to kill Diogo.
That's
Oh
true.
boy. Okay, we've got a
Anyone could
couple
be the
more.
spy. It could be you. It could be me.
Next up, we have Ashgen, 29 minutes ago, who donated $50, saying, "Here's some lovely tokens to refill the fuel. Have fun today and good luck, Diogo. Tokens to Vanmon, because yes."
Ash, you wicked.
Diogo's been playing from behind since the very beginning, it seems.
It is gonna be so funny when later down the line these tokens won't matter because Diogo will just keep exploding on his dice.
I hope so.
That'll teach us.
You gotta get the triple digits.
Oh, this is what happens.
Oh please let this be the this be the one that
Oh my
dethrones Laika.
Oh my god.
That's fucking incredible.
Oh, all right. Next up, Alec Reef donated $15. Remind me to read their message at break, since they asked specifically for their message to be read at the next break.
Sounds good.
Alec
Okay.
Reef donated 15. Thank you, Alec Reef. The tokens are locked behind the message, so thanks.
Excellent.
I'll read.
Sounds good.
I'll read 2 more instead, since the next one would have been the last one, but I'll read one past that since the tokens are locked. Autumn Woodham donated $25, saying, "All to Vanmon." No, it's for Diogo. Also, happy Pride Month, everybody. They also say
How
happy
many
Pride Month,
tokens?
everybody. Heck yeah. Thank
Five.
you, Autumn
Five
Woodham.
for you.
5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yay!
And very,
Happy
very
Pride
last
Month.
one. Happy Pride. Next one is,
Remember to give the
and last
homies.
one for now. Bad Sage Advice tipped $50, saying, "Tokens to those who need it." Diogo.
I need
but but I
I
need.
think I need it a little more.
You know what? I think you're right. I think
we
you're
all
right.
should take 1 token.
I think I would, as spoilers playing Apocalypse today. I think I need the tokens for it. No, I'm just kidding.
Wait, you're playing a Pokemon too?
Yeah. The 3-headed Apocalypse Etten. Here
Guys,
we go.
I asked you all very specifically to not out yourselves. As
One
being
of
the
us-
Pokemon, and yet here I am. It's okay. Everybody's a Pokemon, guys. I hope
One
I
of the
hope it- I
5
hope
of
it
us
was worth
needs
it.
to change.
One of us only tells truths.
I
The
thought
other
I
only
was a
tells
Pokemon.
lies.
I
And the
crave
other
only the
tells funny
pizza
jokes.
crusts.
It's gonna be funnier when Diogo walks in holding a thing of pizza, and it'll just be like, "Well, it was fun while it lasted, guys. Bye, Diogo."
Last
No,
part of
that's
that.
what you don't know. I'm also a Pokemon today.
Oh shit!
How do the NPCs get tokens? How do we get tokens, by the way?
I'm the DM. The DM gives
Well,
you
as
tokens. So
our
yeah.
guest characters, he means.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah. You'll receive a pittance at Nick's discretion. So
Jack,
the
you
last part of the
sounded so
message.
sad.
Yeah, you don't get tokens. You don't get to be strong.
None of us do.
I'm just gonna have my character be depressed the whole time.
There you go. That's how you do it.
Like
I'll do
over.
it.
Last part of that message is, I need Nick to say, as Florimon, I'm coming for you, Diogo. We are all going to commit so much fun.
I'm coming for you, Diogo. We are going to commit so much fun.
That's what I'm
Yay.
afraid of.
Also,
Oh no, the fun is canon.
Before we get started, I just want to read this comment that literally just 27 minutes ago came up on the Diogo shorts, the one introducing him. Wait,
Oh.
what? When was a new character introduced? I knew I had to get up to speed with everything, but I never saw clues of this. Like, today? Oh, you're way behind now.
Oh, sorry, bud.
A while ago, in fact.
When was
Since
a new character
March.
introduced? The
Oh,
stream
boy.
starring him. Okay.
Gee Willikers,
alright.
gang. Where could he have been the whole time?
And with that, I'm gonna jump over into the live screen and read our recap, and then we'll jump into the game. Heck yeah! Thanks to
Yay.
everyone in the stream. We don't really read the chat when we're live, trying to keep immersion. So if anyone's trying to reach out to us, just let them know they can talk to us on the break. Keep your hands and the feet in the stream at all the times, and we will see you guys in a little bit on the break for the Where's Diogo one shot. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Have fun. And we're on the live screen. Wabam! I see you there. Welcome back, one and all, to a very special one-shot extravaganza. Boom! Confetti everywhere. Confetti and whatnot. Who knows what's fallen from there? Maybe knives. This seems familiar. Anyway, so long ago, 5 young adults were spirited away on a mission to save a magical world. And then there was Sammy, who was sent on a mini-adventure with a lion and her own traumatic journey. But get this, there was another young adult snatched by the system, this time from Portugal. At least it wasn't another sibling. That's right, it's time. Where in the Digi-world is Diego Moreno? Well, we're about to find out today on a Digi-Destiny one-shot. Woo!
Diogo, you are just having left the hotel in the tower with everyone else, with your partner and with Waspmon in tow, as you begin to make your way to assist in the grand endeavor of stopping the spread of the corruption and the purge program. And as you're kind of following Waspmon out of the city, he kind of turns back towards the both of you as you're wandering out. I have to say, it is most intriguing that another ally, a human nonetheless, was found here. I was under the impression that the entirety of the humans had been together since the beginning.
Well, I only learned that there were other humans, like, how long has it been, Lilymon? Yesterday, right?
Lilymon is going to go ahead and speak up at this point.
Well, Diogo, you've been here for quite a while now, and it's been a bit of an adventure the entire time.
Yeah. God. It's
must
been
say.
quite something.
It certainly sounds like it. I've only heard bits and pieces from the other Digi-Destined, but pray tell, where does your story begin?
Okay. If I recall correctly, we started in the forest. Was it called the Data Forest? Or,
We
That's where you're
started in
from.
my home, the digital forest, Diogo.
the Digital Forest, right. Sorry.
Your memory is slipping.
My memory is terrible, and you know that.
So it would seem. But where did you actually end up in the forest before you met with me? You clearly had some things you were doing beforehand.
If I recall correctly, I was coming out from one of my classes. I think it was perspective class. So I was just going on, minding my own business. I step inside my apartment, and then out of nowhere there was this flash. And then when I woke up, I was inside the digital forest.
Interesting. Please, go on. And the scene begins to shift to your first time in the digital world. More specifically, the few moments after you landed in the digital forest. Diogo, the light fades from your eyes as you begin to look around and get a sense of your bearings. You are no longer in your small college apartment. You are outside in a very dense forest. The air here very different from that at home.
What? Where am I? What is this? Diogo is just like looking around, like up, seeing up in the trees and all of that. He tries to approach one of the trees and touches it.
You
Just
go
starting
up
to
to
see if it's
one of
real.
the nearby trees, a very, very large tree, and you kind of put your hand on it. It does feel real, but then the tree begins to move, and it turns around to face you.
What?
If you would like to introduce yourself, please.
Hello, I'll be playing Cherrymon today. And Cherrymon will turn around and say,
I say, watch where you're putting your hands, boy.
What? The talking tree?
A talking lump of meat? That's even weirder in the forest. I say, keep up, boy.
What? Who are you? Where am I? What is happening?
I say, my name's Cherrymon, you see, and you're here, where I'm at, and that's my place, and I don't like that you touched me.
I'm sorry. Diogo is just kind of stepping away, like still facing Cherrymon, and then he just trips and falls on his butt. Ow.
You gotta keep your roots planted, son. Gotta stay standing. Gotta keep tall. You're never gonna grow at this rate. How do you expect to be 25 feet tall like me?
Cherrymon will begin approaching quickly.
Very well.
Diogo is still on the ground, and he's just like kind of backing up. Like still on the ground, and still looking at Cherrymon, terrified.
Very well.
He tries to pick up something like a stick or something and throws at Cherrymon.
Very well. You go ahead and you grab a nearby branch that seems to have fallen and throw it in the general direction of Cherrymon. I'd say go ahead and roll me a brawn check, and I would say Cherrymon, if you'd like to roll me a flight check to dodge out of the way.
Oh, no.
Oh boy, here I go. A flight check, you said, not a brawn check. You know what? I'm doing it. I'm gonna do a flight check. You know, I was thinking at first I was gonna have trouble with that because that's my D4. But I'm no longer thinking I'm going to have trouble with that.
Says you. This would still go poorly.
I add 1 to my flight
never
checks, so I'm going to go ahead and roll. Ha! I forgot to
Just
change my
enough.
claim, but yeah, that's Cherrymon.
So that is a 1 versus a 2. So Diogo, you throw the stick in the general direction of Cherrymon. You're still kind of just terrified of the fact the giant talking tree is approaching you rapidly. Cherrymon, you see a stick approaching you, and you sidestep out of the way only to realize as you've sidestepped, the stick has landed maybe 5 feet in front of you and nowhere near impacting you.
Well, that certainly was a choice. But you failed in your attack, and now I will show you what it looks like when wood is truly thrown at someone. Beware.
Diogo tries to get up, stumbles a bit, and just starts running away from Cherrymon.
Very well. I'd say go ahead and give me a flight check, please.
Okay. Flight check.
Very well. So, Cherrymon, as you go to prepare yourself for any sort of recompense against this small flesh bag, you can see that they have already turned tail and booked it further into the forest.
I say you're never gonna grow if you always run the waste. Plant your feet, grow your roots, stand tall, meatbag!
And as the voice of the very large tree fades into the distance, Diogo, you are running for a bit of time. It is hard to keep yourself upright with all of the gnarled roots in the trees, the uneven ground, before eventually you stumble over something that hits you at about knee height as you tumble head over shoulders and kind of land on your butt. And you look around like what you possibly could have tripped over. And as you turn, you see, sitting on the ground, kind of rubbing at his head from where most likely your knee impacted into their head, you see this little guy.
Oh my god.
Ow! Oh god, a monkey!
It's going to turn its head towards you and just very slowly blink its eyes.
Oh.
And then you hear from the distance, "Goodbye, my friend. Enjoy your journey to the east." And as you turn back around, where the voice's origin is coming from, you see this individual.
Oh, have you hurt my friend in some way?
I don't. He's your friend. You talk. Oh my God. I'm losing my mind. I am 100% losing my mind. Diogo kind of I wouldn't say puts himself in a fetal position, but he's like hunched over with his hands in his head.
As you
Really
kind
looking
of
like he's losing my really like panicking inside.
You know what? I'm gonna say roll me a grit check. I'm gonna set the DC to. I'll set it to 8.
Okay.
Just to try and keep any level of composure given everything that's happened.
Oh.
6.
Would you like to spend tokens to meet the DC?
How much tokens would I have to use?
You have to meet it, so you'd only have to spend 2.
Don't forget to
Also-
take your 1 token for failing to accost Cherrymon.
That's right. I was about to say.
I mean, I added 1 grit because I have 1 plus grit.
Right, I mean 1 adversity token from the brawn check you did earlier. Because you failed. Versus the
Yeah,
fight
because you
check.
failed against Cherrymon, so you'd get 1.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you get a token every time you fail, too.
Okay, I guess I'm gonna use 2 tokens then.
Very well. As you sort of close your eyes and begin to breathe, you think to yourself, just, if I close my eyes, take a few deep breaths, and center myself, I'll open them, and I will be back in my apartment, and everything will be fine, and there will not be a forest under my feet, and everything will be great. And as you open your eyes, any level of slightly calmer, you see that the plant-like figure is now face to face with you, like square up in your face.
What are you doing, human?
Okay, so I'm not dreaming.
No, you are not dreaming. If you are doing a very weird way of doing it with your eyes open. That is not how you dream.
Diogo tries to poke Floramon's head.
You poke it, and it's definitely a little soft to the touch from the petal that's on covering the top half of their head. And they will reach up and kind of like smack your hand away.
What are you doing?
Ow. Oh my God.
You must ask a lady before you touch. Did no one teach you manners?
You are real? Oh my god. Oh my god.
Very much
Okay.
so. And I am about to beat you up if you continue to be rude.
No, don't. Okay, let me introduce myself. My name is Diogo. And I was in my room a second, and then out of nowhere, I was in this forest. And I don't know what is happening. I don't know where I am. And I feel like I'm losing my mind.
You certainly look like you're panicking, to say the least. Luckily, we can find you maybe someplace to rest and gather your bearings. I have a few friends that might be nearby. Not that one, though. He's going on a journey of self-discovery. Goodbye, Mon. Have fun in the north and the east.
And Mon will stand up, kind of dust off their little tunic, give a quick wave back, look over to you, Diogo, slowly blink their eyes, and then turn and start waddling north.
Diogo is still terrified of Mon.
Justifiably so. He's powerful.
Wise.
So,
Okay.
as you stand there with this flower-like creature, as you kind of gather yourself up, they're going to go ahead and reach their hands forward. You'll see the little stamens coming out of their palms, and they'll lift you up off the ground and put you to a standing position.
Thank you.
But of course, I suppose I should introduce my beautiful, charming self. I am Floramon.
Nice to meet you, Floramon.
Naturally, I am so very nice to know. I am a very good friend to everyone who knows me.
Okay. Floramon, can you tell me something? Where are we?
Well, we are currently in the digital forest right now.
Digital what now?
The digital forest, it is my home. It is where I have always known. It is where all of my friends are. And it is where we are able to grow the greatest of ground beef.
So, digital forest.
Must I repeat myself?
Why is it called digital forest? I mean, there's plenty of forests. There's plenty of forests that exist. It's digital. It feels a bit on the nose. It doesn't make any sense.
Well, that is because you're in the digital world, silly.
Excuse me. Where?
The digital world. Do your ears be filled with mud and leaves?
Oh my god, I'm actually lost. Oh my god. Oh my god. He starts panicking a bit again.
Look, just follow me, you silly big man.
And they'll grab you by the hand and kind of start leading you off in a direction.
Okay.
You clearly have no idea what is going on. You seem to be having the very sharp breaths, inhale and exhale. Let us find a place for you to breathe that will be a little bit better for you.
Okay. I'm trusting you. I have no way. I have nothing else that I can do right now, anyways.
Of course you'll trust me. I am very trustworthy. I am one of the most trustworthy Digimon.
At least you have hospitality. I'll give you that.
As you begin being guided in a direction, you're not really sure where it is you're going, as you're not too sure where you even are in the grand scheme of things. Eventually, you hear some movement slightly ahead of you. And there appears to be another figure that is just around the corner. And Floramon kind of turns around and sees up towards the front.
Oh, look! There is one of my friends. They would probably be able to help you out. Maybe clear out some of the breathing in your system. You seem to be congested. Hello, friend!
And standing kind of rigidly and very, very still, the figure begins to turn and face you. And as they do, Floramon kind of pauses.
Is something wrong?
I am not very sure.
It's kind of ugly.
But that is not very nice.
I'll tell
And
you about-
as
Well, he does.
the figure begins to kind of, using its arms, leap forward, and it opens its mouth to speak, but you do not hear words. You instead hear...
Ah,
Oh, that
that-
is definitely bad.
so that's not a thing that your friend usually does.
No, we should be running now.
What?
And Floramon begins to pull you by the arm, running away from this figure.
Okay, so so do you know what is wrong with your friend, or?
You certainly should not be making noises like that.
Okay. So what should we do then?
My friend is very strong. We should definitely not try to beat him up. He would beat us up and then some.
Oh, interesting.
I know I'm very strong, but he is definitely also strong. Like maybe like 1% stronger. We should run.
Okay.
So, RedVegiemon,
Right.
as you are currently pursuing after these figures, I would like you to roll me a fight check against them, please.
Well, guys, my hands are tied.
The
Storm,
good
you
news is you
traitor.
don't have hands.
You're right. I'm giving him the clamps, the clubs. I add. Okay, you know, look, I don't add anything to this. And fight's my lowest stat. Truly my worst. Oh wow, actually that sucks.
Very well. Diogo, I would like you and Floramon both to roll me a flight check.
Okay. Light.
Oh, did you say flight or fights?
For you, it's a fight. For them, it's a
Okay.
flight, because they're trying to dodge out of the way.
Okay.
The chili pepper pummels coming your way.
There you go.
Very well. You both are able to dodge just in time as the spined vines whap down in front of you.
Ah,
I
your
have a mouth,
friend is
but
very persistent.
He is
cannot
he definitely has something wrong with him.
Nyeh. Nyeh.
And as you are trying to get further away from this figure that is slowly but surely approaching, you reach a series of trees that seem to be almost acting as a barrier of some kind, blocking off part of your path.
Oh shit.
I know I should have taken a right turn instead of a left.
Oh, are we stuck?
Floramon is going to turn to face RedVegiemon.
I do not know what is wrong with your friend, but you should stop being so rude, especially to the new friend we have met.
What are you doing? You're not going to try to fight that thing, are you? You just said he's stronger than you.
Well, yes, but
You see Floramon is kind of... Their arms are definitely shaking a little bit. They're definitely a little scared about what's going on.
How is RedVegiemon close to us or not?
They are currently approaching. They are not directly to you just yet.
I'm moving in hot, like a chili pepper. Here comes the pain and the paprika.
Floramon, we just met. You don't have to do this. You can just try to run to. We can like split up and just try to like save ourselves. It's fine. I'll figure this shit out. I don't know where I am, but I'll figure it out.
Diogo, with all due respect, if I was to leave you to your own devices, you would probably fall and faint, and I do not wish to see you hurt, given how panicked you were not even a few hours ago.
I mean, you're the first person that decided to help me. I don't want to see you get hurt either.
I'm not a person, Diogo. I am a Digimon, and Digimon are very strong.
Okay, if you say so. Still, my point still stands.
Right.
If you would like to go ahead and roll me a flight check for Floramon and a flight check for RedVegiemon, we're going to get into initiative.
Okay. Oh no.
Yeah, that tracks.
So let's get that RedVegiemon flight check, please, and thank you.
Oh, sorry.
Nah, you're good.
How's the Diogo flight check?
Oh, yeah, they're not partnered up yet. So.
Oh, that's true.
I'm faster. Look at me go.
Very well.
I have no legs.
RedVegiemon, your target is before you. It must be purged.
Well, hasta la vista, flower.
Hasta Earl Vista, indeed.
Alright, what attacks is this? Oh yeah, they're in here. Stink jet. What the fuck?
Oh yeah.
You are just a disgusting little guy.
Mm-hmm.
You are
Yep.
just the worst little guy.
That's why he was ousted from the Vegemon village. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. Just think about it.
I'm going to use another chili pepper pummel.
Very well. Go ahead and roll me a fight check. You can have Floramon either roll a flight or a brawn.
Here we go. Triple digits. Here I come. Close.
Imagine if it was.
Okay.
Oh, I just realized if we explode in this situation, that's really fucking bad.
RedVegiemon, that is actually an 11, given that you are a champion and a virus type.
You're right. Oh my goodness.
Oh.
So, what do we have from Floramon?
What do I have to roll? A fight? A flight?
Either flight to dodge or brawn to just take the hit and see if you can shrug it off.
Okay. I am gonna try to go for a brawn.
Very well. Go ahead and give me the check.
Because she has more brawn than flight.
Sounds good to me.
Shit.
Very well. With that, Floramon will take a pummeling and take 1 point of damage.
Okay. Let me actually check one thing in the rules.
Floramon, are you sure you don't want to just leave me to die?
Let me take it first. Okay. I know we're not connected, but can I influence what Floramon is doing?
You may certainly try. You are technically outside of combat right now.
Okay. What does intuitive do again? I just want to be 100% sure.
So intuitive. Oh, for your for one of your extra abilities on that end of things, give me a quick moment.
Have you tried using loyalty?
I
It's
do
very
not
helpful.
have loyalty.
Diogo ain't loyal.
So for intuitive, you can spend a diversity token to ask me about your surroundings, an NPC or the like, and I have to answer honestly.
Okay, then I'm gonna do that, and I want to take a good look at RedVegiemon, see if there's anything that I can help and shout out to Floramon.
I'm just vibing.
Very well. I mean, looking at the figure before you, spend the token for that. Their movements seem almost unnatural. You've never seen a creature like this, but it feels as though it's being puppeted. So its actions are not its own. And you can tell that whatever influence is happening to it, if you were able to probably hit it from the backside, it might be able to help disrupt some of what's happening.
Okay. Floramon, there's something behind him. Instead of trying to aim for him, try to aim behind him.
I shall certainly try. Thank you for the advice, human.
It is now Floramon's turn, who is going to go ahead and reach up with her vine-like arms, grab onto the top end of the treetops, and swing around to the backside of RedVegiemon and attempt to kind of whip down with some of her vines. Go ahead and roll me a fight check for Floramon, please.
Okay. Does she have any? No. Okay.
Very well. RedVegiemon, you must roll me a brawn check for this.
Must I, or could I roll flight instead?
If you'd like, you do either or.
I want to help him out because my flight's a little lower, so...
You don't need to tell me that.
Sounds good to me, bud. You do you.
I still want to help my friends, even though I'm brainwashed.
All right, so that is a 5, and even with your +2, that is still going to be a failure on your end of things. So that'll be 1 point of damage to RedVegiemon as the whips come down and impact into the back. You can see that from the front side, a voice actually slips out before they kind of reform again. You see their eyes that, upon closer inspection, for a moment seem to be like a bunch of cascading 1s and 0s. After the hit, it glitches back to normal eyes before they revert back.
The fuck?
I think it worked, Floramon.
Good. I'll just do it again. Sounds like a good old time.
Next up in the order is going to be RedVegiemon.
Well, I don't appreciate that you just got whipped. I mean, come on. This is childish. I'm hitting them with more chili pepper pummels.
Sounds good. Go ahead and roll me a fight check.
How dare you whip me? Whips him back.
Uh-oh.
Me 2 seconds ago. I don't want to go too hard on my friends. Me now. Well, now they've drawn blood. I have no choice.
You started it. Oh, no.
Very well. That is technically a 13.
No. That's me putting on the +2.
Oh, that is with the +2. Very well. I stand corrected. That is an 11. So for Floramon, that'll either be a flight or a brawn check. Your choice.
I'm trying to imagine the situation. I think a flight check would make more sense, but she has more brawn.
Feel free to roll. Your choice.
I am going to roll a flight check and let's hope for the best.
Listen to your heart. Listen harder.
Very well.
Your heart said blood instead.
That is a 4 versus an 11. So, with that, there is another pummeling as Floramon is beaten to the side and kind of collapses a bit in front of you. As they take an additional point of damage. They are down to 1 HP at this point.
Floramon! I tried to go to Floramon. Try to see if she's fine.
Very well. You go over to Floramon.
And I tried to hold her. Are you okay?
I have definitely seen better days. Things are not certainly looking good, Diogo.
Diogo puts himself between Floramon and RedVegiemon.
Diogo, what are you doing?
I cannot let him do this to you.
But you've only just met me. Why would you do this?
I can't just stay. I can't just stay and do nothing while someone I've just met just trying to defend me and dies.
And as you stand there, body like a shield, there is a warmth that seems to emanate from your pocket. And as you pull out your phone, you realize it's beginning to change shape until suddenly it is less the smartphone you know it to be, and more so a magenta brick.
What?
And
what is this?
You turn back to Floramon, who you begin to see lights beginning to flow around them for a moment as their wounds begin to heal, and they stand next to you.
Very well then, Diogo. I suppose we're in this for the long haul together then.
Yeah. Let's go.
Let's do this, partner.
Floormon is back to full HP. I'd like you to go ahead and roll me a flight check as well, Diogo, as we get to the top of the round. See if we are a little higher in initiative this time.
Let's go.
Yo, I thought I was going to kill Floormon and Diogo for a second there.
Stop trying to. Why are you so heartless, man?
Wait, it still has Floormon. Let's pretend that that doesn't count.
Fair enough. So what did you roll exactly? Oh, 11.
Exploded.
Very well. Hot diggity. So, top of the order now at a 13 is Florimon and Diogo.
Hey, wait a
Diogo,
second.
you are now allowed to add your adversity tokens to any of Florimon's rolls.
Okay. I pick up my I pick up a rock from the ground and I throw it to distract RedVegiemon.
Very well. I'd say go ahead and roll me a charm check, and we'll have a grit check from RedVegiemon to see if you are distracted.
Someone out there in the world. Rhino nods in approval.
Rock, good.
Been throwing rocks from day one. I'd be proud.
RedVegiemon has severe ADHD.
Completely fair. So with that, as you throw the rock, Diogo, and kind of just aim near to RedVegiemon, their gaze, filled with that corrupted look in their eyes, turns towards you as their focus begins. Florimon sees this as the perfect opportunity to go ahead and make an additional attack. Go ahead and roll me a fight check with Florimon. I will say, for the purposes of this, there will be no bonus for RedVegiemon in the form of level or type advantage. They are very easily distracted.
My guard is so down right now.
RedVegiemon, go ahead and roll me a defensive roll, please, either flight or brawn.
Sure. What?
Very well. That is an 11 versus a 9. The distraction is not enough as Florimon beats down RedVegiemon. You, out of the corner of your eye, see them and swiftly evade out of the way.
Damn it.
Go ahead and take your token for failure for Florimon, Diogo. It is now RedVegimon's turn.
I will say, I'm very annoyed that I failed that. How dare you, RedVegiemon? Well, anyway, back to murder.
Who are you aiming for?
As far as I'm aware, my only true opponent is Florimon. I don't know what this weird, pale Digimon is.
He might taste good though.
Oh, fuck, yeah.
Don't give him ideas. Shut up.
You know what? By fighting Florimon, I can find a way to unostracize myself from the Vegemon village and steal their delicious ground meats. So I'm just going to attack Florimon some more.
Very well.
That is the narrative I'm crafting in my head.
Go ahead and give me a fight check then.
Oh my god.
Oh. No.
Uh-oh.
So, give me Florimon's either flight or brawn check, and you can add your tokens after the roll, Diogo.
Ooh, this man.
I don't want to kill you.
That is a 7 versus a 16.
I don't think I have enough tokens.
Very well. With another pummeling, Florimon will take an additional point of damage. And you will take an additional token for the failure.
Okay.
I'm just hitting Diogo like, Nick, why are you making me do this?
Why not? So, top of the order, Florimon and Diogo. What do we got?
Okay. I'm trying my best to try to get his back exposed, essentially.
Very well.
Can I pick up Floramon and try to throw her?
You may certainly try. I'd say go ahead and... I have to think on what type of roll you'd make for this. You know what? I'll say you can add your fight check to Floramon's fight check against RedVegiemon
Wait, what?
as you attempt a combo move.
Okay, so basically a fight check from both of us.
Correct, and we'll add
Combines.
them together.
Okay. Okay. +1. 2. Okay. Cool.
Well, that is a 9 currently. RedVegiemon, I'd like you to go ahead and roll me your check against this.
I mean, I haven't rolled for Floramon yet.
Oh, you did not roll for Floramon?
No, I did not.
I stand corrected. I saw the bronze check. That's my bad.
Don't worry about it.
So go ahead and roll Floramon's check then.
Yeah, are you serious?
That is currently a 5 versus an 11. Would you like to add tokens to this?
Do I have enough?
You would have to beat an 11.
Okay, I have 7 tokens.
That would be just
5.
enough.
Okay, then yeah, I think I'm gonna spend them.
Very well. With your heart gritted, you pick Floramon up, who goes, "Wait, what are you doing?" And you throw as hard as you can right at RedVegiemon. Floramon immediately vine whips out, just starts essentially doing the whole "if I'm swinging my arms wildly, if you get hit, it's your fault" move. Which impacts right into RedVegiemon, who will take an additional point of damage. And with that, RedVegiemon, there is a rigidity to your body for a moment as you pause. Diogo, as you pick yourself up off the ground from full force throwing Floramon, you see a white ring appearing around RedVegiemon as their body is kind of static.
The Floramon, are you seeing that? There's a red ring behind him.
It is certainly weird. And Diogo, as you get closer to try and investigate, the white ring itself begins to become thinner and form into a singular strand that shoots towards you and impacts right into the screen of the brick you have in your hand.
What? I pointed more at the ring just to kind of hold on to the sheer force it's giving me.
And as the ring eventually is fully enveloped into into your brick, there is a flash of light from the screen, and you see Floramon picking themselves up, and their injuries once again seeming to repair themselves as they return back to full HP. Combat is over, and as we make our way back to some level of composure, RedVegiemon, you have control of your senses again, but you don't know what happened.
What happened?
Oh, good. He's back to his usual self.
What the fuck happened to me?
I could certainly ask you the same question, RedVegiemon. You are acting crazy face.
Why's my head hurt, Floorman?
That is a very good question, one we will find the answer to. Now, what happened to you?
I don't know.
You are not like this when last I saw you a few days ago. What were you getting into?
I know, I was just minding my own business, scoring some ground meat, just, you know, tilling my fields. And then all of a sudden, my head hurt, and now I'm just over here, just wounded. In front of you went, what is this guy?
All right.
Go ahead.
Hi, RedVegiemon.
Vegemon, yeah, how you doing?
I'm Diogo. I just met Floramon and
Nice to meet you, Diogomon.
No, my name is just Diogo.
Sounds weird. You're weird.
Believe you me, I have been telling you this the entire time.
Not from around here, are ya?
No, I am not. I was in my house, and then I suddenly appeared in the forest.
I was in my house tending my garden when. Wait a minute. I start looking around. My ground meat. Where's my ground meat?
Your farm and the respective little outing you made outside of the Vegemon village is nowhere to be seen, as you are nowhere near that area.
I'm in Digi-napped.
What is
Yeah.
ground meat?
It's meat that grows on the ground. I've either been kidnapped or evicted. I'm trying to figure out which.
I mean, were we in his house before, Floramon?
Yeah, we have been traveling the entirety of the forest for the past 2 hours, Diogo. We have not been in the building.
Okay, so you guys do have buildings. That's good to know.
We are not all savages, Diogo.
I am.
You are different. You are
RedVegiemon belches.
special.
Don't I know it? Anyway, I'm going to go find my farm and till my fields, making the harvest of some meats. If you find me, you're more than welcome to have some, but I don't wanna. So, later, weirdo. Floramon, I don't know why, but I feel like you may have hit me. We gotta have a talk about that later.
No, we don't.
Yeah, all right, we don't. I'm just gonna press that, and I'm out.
And with that, you see RedVegiemon begin to slowly drag their arms and body further north away from you all before they eventually fade into the distance of the forest.
There goes a disgusting little man.
What a hero.
I should draw that guy.
You draw?
Yes, I am an artist.
Oh, you know. That is definitely interesting and a very good survival technique you should have.
Yeah, I guess.
You're not a
Actually-
smart one, are you, Diogo?
Hey, I take offense to that.
Well, don't be too offended by it. We're stuck now, you and I.
Oh, because of this brick?
Yes, because of your Digivice.
Digivice?
We are partners now, you and I. Together until the end.
Oh. Okay.
Don't sound
Oh.
too happy, Diogo.
Well, I mean, it's good to have someone by my side while we're still here in the digital forest, as you put it. I really should figure out a way to go back home.
Right. That seems certainly important for you. After all, it's a strange new place for you. But until we find that, let me show you around.
Oh, okay. I'm down.
Going
Diogo-
through... Go ahead.
Diogo picks up his sketchbook and kind of ready to kind of doodle as he's walking next to Floramon,
Very well.
Like- trying to draw like the scenery and stuff like that, even if it's simple doodles.
You and Floramon take the next few days wandering through the digital forest, as Floramon kind of tells you a bit about their home. She tells you about the forest and the wide variety of Digimon that live within it, how the place is kept relatively unaltered to appreciate the nature around here, which is a custom for some Digimon, but others, like Vegemon, and a few others, seem to set up small little plants and farms and other buildings for the small bit of commerce they try to do around here. Until eventually, you are making your way towards a grove. And within that grove, you see a few different Digimon that are kind of gathered around that appear a little on the scared side. And of them, you see this one, this one, this little guy, this little one, and towards the back end of this grove, just turning around to address the small ones, a familiar looking tree.
I said, boy.
Oh God.
What's been going on? What you been doing in my forest? What kind of trouble you been getting up to, boy?
Hello. Big,
Yes, hello.
Big guy.
My name is Cherrymon. Nice to meet you. Now answer my questions, boy. Start with a new question. Stop thinking. What's your name? Start with that. See how hard that one is. Who are you? Where you come from?
Diogo tries to approach Florabot. Is like, do you know this guy?
Oh, yes. It's good to see you, Grandpa Cherrymon. How have you been lately?
Oh, I've been quite well, my darling Floramon. How you been?
Oh, you know, we've been doing okay. Say, have you also been dealing with some of these weird Digimon that have been having some anger issues as of late?
Oh, yes. Feistier than any Cherrymon I ever have seen. They have quite been stirring up trouble in this neck of the woods. And I've been giving them a pummeling, a whack, a vine whack, to be precise.
Well, I'm glad to see that you're still being an upstanding member of the community, Grandpa.
You know, I always say, stand up tall, upstand, stand up, like a tree. That's what I always say, in that order like that every time.
Wait, so those things are being a normal occurrence?
Hold on now, don't you keep asking questions before you answer my questions I asked.
Oh, right. My name is Diogo. I've been here in the digital forest for a bit, and me and Floramon are partners, apparently. I'm a human, by the way, not a Digimon.
Suspicious. Been quite a long time since I seen any humans in this neck of the woods. Floramon, you vouch for this so-called Diogomon?
He is a little on the silly side, but he has artistic expression and is somewhat useful. I hope to train him to be more useful in the future.
All right, you make sure to look out for your new responsibility. I know you can do it, Floramon. You are among the very best.
Aw, stop it, you.
Very well, I shall. Now, what did you want to know of old Cherrymon? Knower of things. The one who stands tall, upright. Stand tall, grow like a tree.
I mean, I do have a question, but I don't know if you could help me on that.
We'll find out just how helpful I can be.
You see, as you can guess, I'm not from around here. Do you have any idea how I could go back to the human world?
Let me just check here. And Cherrymon's gonna roll brains check. Holy crap, nat 19. Total of 20. I don't know that it's a thing I could succeed on, but he's rolling anyway.
I would say you know that the humans in the past used to go on the last time you saw humans, for the most part, they would go on adventures to deal with whatever problem was occurring in the digital world, and usually after the problem has finally resolved itself, the humans kind of leave. So that's been the case for the last few times the humans have shown up, and you're here now, so clearly, and there's a problem.
You know, this is all seeming to track to old Cherrymon. Every time the humans have shown up in the past, it's because of some malady, some malicious entity, some problem, some sort of wrench in the cogs, you see. And I think you, little Diogomon, are here to help fix that problem. And once that problem gets fixed, you can all skedaddle all on your way.
Okay, that's very interesting. But I don't know
I
if you
am
know this,
very
but I'm a
interesting, yes.
But I'm a very squishy human, so I don't know. I feel like I would die. So
Well, I don't know what death is. Death is unknown to me, will not claim me. Been around far too long. I yearn for it, but I have not known its embrace. But go on.
Oh, grandpa Cherrymon, always together.
I mean,
My
I
bark
guess
is
I
worse
can-
than my bite, I tell you what now. What? Anyway, continue.
I mean, I guess I can try to help, but I don't know how much the help I can be. All I have is a brick.
You know,
that I
Diogo?
got here.
Diogo, let me impart you some wisdom on you, see what for. Look at my hand, one of my 6 hands. I got many hands. This hand right here, the hand holding the cane, Diogo. What's the cane made out of, Diogo? Tell me.
Wood.
Yes, and what's my body made out of, Diogo?
Also wood.
It's a cruel joke, I tell you. Anyway, that should answer all your questions you might ever need to know.
I think I'm loster than usual.
Just say you agree, Diogo.
All right, all right.
I agree.
All right, I'm gonna
I
spell it out
agree.
for you since you're a little slow on the uptake there, young individual. You gotta reach deep inside yourself sometimes and arm yourself with what you're made of. Let your armor be what's inside, where your heart is, where your digital heart is. You're a Digimon. You gotta stand up for yourself unless you're a human. Wait, you're a human. I remembered that. Arm yourself with what you're best at, Diogo. Arm yourself with armor from within. And you too can do these things, I believe.
And as you say this and finish imparting your words of wisdom, Cherrymon, you hear a rumbling from the edge of the grove as something big seems to be approaching. And there's really only one thing you can recall being that large that could be approaching this way. It's one of 2 things, and you hope one of them is the good thing. And as it makes its way into view, you realize, yes, this is probably the good thing. As you see parting the trees before you, you see this Digimon enter the grove.
Ho, 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 ho.
Cherrymon, you recognize this as the currently, what's the word I'm looking for exactly? The leader of the digital forest stands before you. The recognized leader. There we go. Got the word. Nailed it.
First try.
First
Bada
try.
boom. Why, what an auspicious occasion for you, Diogo, man. You get to meet the leader of the digital forest. Where we are right now, I tell you what, why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself, boy?
Oh my god, he's bigger than the tree.
And Floramon will kind of take a knee and pull you by the jacket to like take a knee as well.
Ah,
Make
I
like
have
the edge of a
everything.
tree and bow, boy. I say bow. That's a pun, boy. Keep up.
okay. Diogo kneels, still very confused, kind of trying to peek. Like he had his head looking at the ground, but he's still kind of trying to peek upwards to see the giant creature that just appeared in front of them.
Very well. If you'd like, I would say this would be a perfect time to use intuitive.
Very good point, but I have no points.
Oh, yo, you're out of points? God dang.
Yes, I am out of points.
Quit
That is
trying
a
to punch me
Dimmadar-
twice.
That is a Dimmadarm shame. So,
Loyalty from
As-
across the map.
as you are kneeling and you kind of look up to the very large figure before you, it begins to open its mouth to speak, and it raises an arm up. Give me one quick moment here.
Nick creates a voice of 1,000 hives.
Excellent. Cherrymon, if you would please roll me a brawn check, please.
Oh boy. I
I
bet
was
because
there-
I'm in the awe-inspiring presence of the leader of the digital forest and not because of other bad things, right? Here we go. I don't add anything
I was
to that.
AFK. Why are we rolling a brawn check?
Oh, don't worry about it.
11.
As Diogo and Florimon are kind of kneeling in the presence of the leader of the digital forest, and you turn back to face the leader as they begin to impart their own words, you hear coming from their mouth,
Oh, terrible.
as you take a arm smacking down onto your branches.
Oh.
Cherrymon, no.
Oh.
Oh fuck.
Oh. That was. That smarted greater than my incredible wisdom.
Oh
So-
no.
As the impact comes down from Hercules Kabuterimon, the other smaller Digimon begin to scatter from the grove.
When I hear that, I immediately look up and get up.
Yep.
Ah. All right.
Oh my god!
All right, everybody else is quicker on the uptake than you might be, perhaps. Y'all gonna need to get out of here. Make like the opposite of whatever a tree is, and start moving.
Are you okay?
Just several of my vital branches were trimmed. I'm sure they'll grow back in another 200 digi-years. Oh. All right, then. Looks like good old Cherrymon's gonna be gunning for leader of the digital forest. All right, let me get squared up. All right, getting squared up. And flight check for initiative.
Diogo,
Y'all had
you,
best start heading out now before it's too late for y'all.
as Cherrymon holds the line in the grove, you begin to make your way towards the edge of the line of trees to evade this overwhelming threat before you.
Before
as
that,
you-
can I pick up Florimon? Because I'm imagining that she's still kneeling.
Oh, absolutely. Go ahead.
Yeah, I pick up Florimon and I just start gunning.
As Florimon looks up and goes, "Wait, what? They're wait! Oh no!" and sees the terribleness happening in the back end.
Florimon just has her hands on her head like that one meme.
So, as you make your way out of the grove, Cherrymon holding the line.
I'll
as
make
they're-
like a tree and leaf. I should have remembered that, but I was pummeled. Get out of here, boy!
As they fade from view, you are stopped as standing before you in much the same rigid stance that you saw from RedVegiemon and now from Hercules Kabuterimon, a new threat that seems to be blocking the way before you.
Oh no.
I would like you to roll me flight checks for initiative against a currently very corrupted Ogremon.
And
Oh,
then
no, he's
there's
back.
this asshole.
Okay, for both of them, right?
Yep, so both of you will roll and it will be added together and I will roll for Ogremon.
What are you
Especially-
doing, Bag? You're supposed to be on the bottom of a hole.
It has been a few days since that incident.
No, it hasn't. You have no proof.
He finally gets out. Yes, finally, and then gets hit.
Immediately hit with the corruption, only to be used as a pawn.
I'm gonna get my revenge!
Okay, this makes sense because I'm holding Florimon, so...
Very well. So, top of the order, we've got Diogo and Florimon. What are you guys doing as you are currently blocked by Ogremon?
Oh, shit. Are we like in an open space or?
You were in an
or-
open space in the grove. You are now currently in a bit of a denser forest now.
Okay. I'm imagining that he's attacking us. So I'm gonna guess that we just book it we just go to east. Essentially, I basically have her with me, and we just turn right.
Completely fair. You guys begin to book it away from this figure. And as you do, we're going to have Ogremon make a fight check against the both of you. That will be a 14. I would like you both to roll me a flight check added together to see if you can beat
Okay.
a 14.
Okay.
Was that 6 from Florimon and then from Diogo? That is an 11 versus a 14. I know you don't have any tokens
Fuck.
left. So, there is a pummel whack extended from Ogremon's fist that is a sort of cloud of energy, impacts into your back as you tumble over your head once more and collapse to the ground. Both you and Florimon will take a point of damage from this. And Diogo, you don't have
Wow.
shields, so you are currently
not.
with 1 injury.
How many injuries can I get?
Oh, we're getting there.
Not a lot.
We haven't figured that out
Cool.
yet, actually. You might just go for that for us.
You might die.
Whoa.
That said,
I am-
it is now top of the order, and you guys are back.
Okay. Oh, this is tricky. Because I can't do any of my ability.
No, that's fair, but you will take, technically you'll take 2 tokens because you both worked together and failed.
Oh, okay. That's good. Okay, so we're still together, or are we? Because we are fighting, right? Or
You are fighting, yes. You tried to book it only to be hit in the back, so you've now kind of collapsed onto the ground as you're picking yourselves back up.
Okay.
You would not be holding Florimon at this point as she begins to stand up.
Okay. I guess I'm gonna use intuitive.
Alrighty, very well. What is it you would like to know?
I want to see if it's if we are in a similar situation than RedVegiemon, essentially.
Fair enough. Looking at the composure of this creature before you, it seems to be much more fluid in its movements, meaning that whatever corruption was affecting RedVegiemon seems much more solid and has a stronger hold on this being before you. Meaning it won't be as simple as a few hits to break its control.
Oh no, we're fucked.
It is okay, Diogo. We have managed this before and we shall do so again.
Yeah, the problem is that this guy looks like he's. I don't know if he's stronger, but whatever was possessing RedVegiemon, this guy also has it, and it's way stronger.
It doesn't look so tough. Look at the soft spot on his skull. That is easy target.
You only have vines. Wait, you only have vines. Florimon, you can take that club away from him.
Oh, I should do that, yes.
Let's see. For that, let's see what kind of roll that should be for Florimon. I would say I'd allow it to be a fight check. It'll be a brawn check from Ogremon to try and resist the club being taken.
Okay, so a fight check for
Yep.
for Florimon. Could be better.
So that is a 5 because I rolled very low on his brawn check.
Oh, okay.
So with that, Florimon reaches out with her vines and grabs onto the club and yanks it away from Ogremon.
I'd like to see you try and be tough now without your big pointy stick.
Yes! Good job, Florimon!
That said, it is now going to be Ogremon's turn, who at this point is going to kind of bash his fists together and send out one more pummel whack aimed directly at Florimon. This will be a fight check from Ogremon.
Okay.
That is an 11 on his fight check.
Okay, I'm gonna do a brawn check.
Very well. Have Florimon roll me a brawn check. They have to meet or beat an 11.
That's
All right, that is a 7. And I don't know if you have enough tokens for that.
I do not. I only have one.
Very well,
But
take your 1
7
token back.
Sounds like a lot.
As Floramon will take an additional point of damage at this point.
Oh god. Floramon!
It is probably okay, Diogo. When did your hair become more wavy? And why are there 2 of you?
Oh god! Oh god! Oh god! Oh god! I don't know how to help you. Diogo picks up his English book from his bag out of desperation and throws it at Ogremon.
Very well, go ahead and roll me a fight check.
At his face.
Very,
For the eyes.
Totally
It's a
fine.
useless language anyway.
It's a useless language.
Okay. Shit!
The book goes airborne, and you see Ogremon open his mouth and bite down onto the book and chew it up before swallowing it.
Oh god.
Man, he was hungry for knowledge.
Can I throw another book?
I would say that was your action for the turn.
Okay, then.
Be careful, those college textbooks are expensive. You won't be able to return it to get a refund.
You think I care in this situation?
I'm just saying.
That said, it is now Floramon's go at this point.
I'm gonna say that Floramon, even though she's still beaten and all of that, she would still try to use one of her poison ivies, and at least try to make Ogremon trip.
Very well. I'd say go ahead and roll me a fight check. We will have Ogremon roll a flight check to try and dodge out of the way.
Okay, check.
Very well. With that, Floramon goes ahead and grabs Ogremon by the ankles and pulls him to the ground as he takes 1 point of damage.
Take that, you overgrown leaf. Or boil. Give me a moment, I will come up with something clever.
It is now going to be Ogremon's turn, who will at this point stand back up and get ready to make their way forward, leap into the air, and come down with a people's elbow right at Floramon. We'll go ahead and roll a fight check.
Which people are doing this to Floramon?
The Ogremon. That is a 14 on the fight check for Ogremon.
You want Floramon to still be alive, right?
Minute, we're there. Almost there.
More
Can't
like
believe
no
that
more,
Nick is trying
Amon.
to really go for like this alternate time like that.
She only has
a piece of Floramon, don't worry.
No, I'm aware, it's fine.
So Nick is
She
trying to
only-
soft reboot the entire campaign.
She only has she only has one damage.
That's fair. Go ahead and roll me the check, bud.
Okay.
It's 14 coming at you.
Oh,
Ah.
So
At least it's not by 10.
have you at least
At-
been taking all the adversity tokens for failing so much?
yeah, please do.
I think I only failed one more time.
Uh-oh.
Well, then take the extra on that
okay,
one.
two. Okay, it was actually 2. I didn't take what I threw the book.
Actually, it was 20 times your full.
That sounds right to me.
So
Weasel, none of us will check you.
as Ogremon comes down, trying to drop a heavy elbow, Floramon sees the impact coming. Diogo, as you call out to try and do anything, there is a flash as Ogremon is now back on solid ground. However, you see that part of their arm seems to be torn as they have taken a point of damage. And standing in the field, covering for a bit of defense for you, a new challenger approaches.
What?
Stingmon!
I am the child of the sun, the protector of all living things, Stingmon!
Stingmon, I'd like you to go ahead and roll me a flight check to add yourself to initiative.
You got it.
I thought you was like, is this guy bugging you, Ogremon?
Don't worry, Ogremon. I'll kill Floramon for you.
Oh shit!
I'll kill Floramon and this weird
And a
hairy creature.
strange pale Digimon.
I'm gonna be honest, it looks pretty easy at this point.
You were kind of giving them what for.
I kind of jump in, whoever's kind of, winning and help them. It's a different kind of justice, but
Very well. We go back to the top of the order of Floramon and Diogo.
I just went
Floramon's not looking too hot.
No, she is not, and I can't heal her.
You're right.
Okay. Okay, is it me or Floramon's turn?
It is both of you. You are together on a turn.
Okay. I don't know what I'm doing. Because right now I'm just kind of flabbergasted that Stingmon just appeared to protect us.
Understandable.
you should.
I am the
Either way,
child of the sun, the protector of all living things.
Either way, I go to Floramon. Quick healing is just for me, right? I can't do it for
It is just for you, bud.
Exactly.
That's it. If you want to try and treat Floramon's injuries, you can certainly try.
I mean, I can't. Yeah, I will try to do my best to treat Floramon's injuries with whatever I can, like leaves or something.
Very well. I'll say you had like a little bit of water that would have been gathered on your days of journeying. So I'd say go ahead and roll me. You know what? We'll call it a brains check to see for medicine purposes, and however high that is, we'll see how much health Floramon might be able to get back.
0.
Very well. Floramon takes a sip of water from you as they kind of stand back up.
Okay. Who is this mysterious stranger, and why are they helping us?
I don't know. He just appeared out of nowhere and ripped that guy's arm.
Thank you, mysterious stranger.
It is what I do, citizen.
Right. Would you mind if we teamed up and did, a thing together? Maybe beat this guy up together? That would be cool.
Certainly.
Very well. Diogo, I'm going to try to beat up this guy now, okay?
Wait, you're still injured.
Floramon's gonna smile as they make their way back into the fray.
Floramon uses a allergy shower.
Very well. Go.
Which, according to this, spreads allergenic pollen from its hands and causes the enemy to lose the will to fight.
Alrighty, go ahead and roll me a fight check. I will say that Ogremon will probably have to roll. We'll say a grit check for this.
The fuck, I inhaled it too. Fuck.
No, let's say that she's specifically pointing at Ogremon.
That's fine. Go ahead and give me the roll.
Alright.
Oh wait, I don't have it. Holy shit.
And that is a 1 plus his bonuses goes to 3. So, because that's a bonus of over 10, tell me what happens.
Oh, me?
Yeah, you. It's an over 10 roll. Tell me what happens.
She pretty much just shoots the pollen like a shotgun directly to Ogremon's face and mouth.
Very well.
Hey maker, meet hay fever.
With the speed of a tulip, Floramon makes their way right in front of Ogremon, and with a powerful puff into the face, deals a point of damage to them, and Ogremon is considered paralyzed. So for that, I will have to make a roll for them at the start of their turn to see if they were able to actually do anything this turn.
Yes.
So they have to beat at 16 for the roll. Ooh, and they definitely do not. They are at a 3 versus a 16. So because that is over 10 for the failure, they cannot take actions this turn, and they get a -1 penalty to all rolls this combat.
That's gonna be fun.
Good.
That said, it is now Stingmon's turn.
The second wind worked.
I will jump into the air and perform a spiking strike.
Very well. Go ahead and roll me a fight check. Ogremon has to roll a brawn check because they cannot dodge.
I just want everyone to know, Red is having the most fun right now.
I am making the poses.
He is doing the great Saiyaman shit right now.
Oh yeah. I would have it no other way.
Very well. Unfortunately, that is a 17 versus your 6, even with the -1 modifier.
Damn it!
So
But I'm
you
a free
impact, and it. So yeah, there's no type advantages. He normally has a +1 to his brawn, so he's taking just a flat roll. You try to pierce through with the stinger, and it scrapes off of the spikes on his shoulder. The hit is not clean. It's not a finishing one.
Now listen here, Ogremon, if that is your real name. You best get out of here. Oh wait, you're so paralyzed.
You'll hear from the maw of the kind of hacking Ogremon trying to get the hay fever out of its face.
Come again? That didn't make any sense.
Top of the order is Florimon and Diogo.
Okay. What does easygoing do again? Just want to be sure.
Oh, for
Oh my god!
what?
You
What's
get
up?
two adversity. Isn't easygoing the ability where you get 2 adversity tokens per 1 you would normally get?
Yeah, you gain 2 adversity tokens when you fail instead of 1.
You failed like 6
Oh.
times so far. You should have like 6 more tokens.
Oh, poor Diogo.
Oh my,
Poor Diogo.
oh my god.
I am not in charge of your character sheet.
That caught me so off guard. I was like, what?
Oh my god.
Nick, tell me, what does this win button do when I press it?
Oh, yeah, it allows you to win.
Oh, I should have
we
pressed
will-
it.
Double the amount of tokens you have.
Okay, I've already added them.
Very well.
Excellent.
I've been playing with a handicap then.
You really have. Oh my god.
I'm gonna fight without using my fists.
I am not left-handed.
You 400 per Roberts.
Diogo, I know something you don't know. I am not left-handed.
I'm not
Damn it, I could have done I could have used this to Hercules commentary one there. Now I feel stupid.
Hey man.
With his brain, not with his fist. Okay, guys.
It's okay.
Okay, I'm gonna use analyze to really analyze the motherfucker that's in front of us.
Well, you would if you had access to the ability, as Florimon has not achieved another form yet.
Oh, I only get. Okay, that's fair.
That is an ability that you would get upon Digivolution.
Okay, I forgot that. I've been playing this for very long. Okay, guys, give me.
No, you're
No one
Hey.
you agree. No one.
Hey, no, it's I'm just letting you know what's there.
Anything,
I know, I'm
we get
kidding.
it. Get it.
It's happened to everybody. Everybody's had a moment.
Okay, then what the fuck?
We're not making fun of you. We're having fun.
Yeah, we're enjoying ourselves.
I know.
We love you, buddy.
We all fuck up. We get it?
Hold on, let me double check your sheet to see what I'm not using. Because you got me thinking.
No, I'm also kidding. Don't worry about it. Because I've only used intuitive.
Yeah,
So
you
I
only
don't
used
know-
intuitive.
I've only used intuitive, and I don't know how much deck can help us in this situation. Can intuitive make me see like a weak point?
I would say yeah. I'd allow it.
Okay, then I use intuitive to really look at Ogremon and see if there's like a weak point for him.
dick.
Very well. Looking at Ogremon, I mean, they've been disarmed. They're currently paralyzed, and they're hacking up a bunch of stuff. That last attack that Florimon did, which was just the pollen right to the face, given how open Ogremon's mouth is, it's a pretty easy target.
It sounds like it's harder to look for strong points.
He's got allergies, dude, like really bad allergies.
It's just awful.
Oh,
It's the worst.
Yeah, his
He's
sinuses
got
are
lucky.
inflamed.
Okay. Then Floramon is going to use her poison ivy to his tongue.
Ooh, very well.
Him
Uh,
to the ground.
go ahead and give me. Go ahead and give me a fight check. I will, for the sake of the fact that he's paralyzed and his mouth is still open, I'll give you a +3 to the roll. Just bare bones.
So I add 3 to the modifier.
Yes, you'll add 3 to the modifier for Floramon's fight check here.
Okay. Oh boy!
We'll
You're
see
gonna
what
fuck this guy's
Ogremon
day
gets in
up.
response.
Well,
Hot
That,
damn.
that is
Goodness.
not enough. That is only an 8 versus a 21. So I'd like you to tell me what happens.
Okay, then, like I said, Floramon shoots her ivies. She wraps those ivies around his tongue, and then with full force, she pushes Ogremon to the ground, and his head gets buried underground. Like his head is just. Like
full-
if he wanted to. Like if you wanted to take out the head, he would have to pull it out.
Very
What's up,
well.
everybody? I just started a dumbass farm. Just planted my first dumbass.
With a powerful
dumbass tree.
With a powerful tug, you are able to bury Ogremon's face directly into the earth itself. And as Ogremon's body, still rigid from the pollen and unable to extricate itself from the ground, takes that few points of damage, their body goes rigid, and you see that white ring appear once again.
Okay, I yell at Stingmon to aim for. Wait, I don't need to aim for it, right?
I mean, you
You
don't.
don't-
If you just put your Digivice forward, you'd be able to absorb it. So,
Okay, then I point my Digivice to the ring.
very well. You go ahead, and as you point your Digivice there, the ring once again shoots directly into your Digivice, and you see Floramon's injuries begin to repair themselves as the energy begins to flow. And with that, combat is now over as Ogremon goes limp, buried into the ground.
Another evil defeated. And he just makes a zigzag motion in the air and like sheath his spiking strike.
Yeah, can I have a suggestion to Floramon?
Sure.
She says, "But you didn't do anything."
But you didn't do anything.
Woo! My work
I
here
mean-
is done. Now.
Thank you, I guess.
I did. Sorry, I came as soon as I could. Floramon, who is this strange Digimon?
Oh, this is my partner Diogo. He's pretty great. He has got a lot of guts, I would say.
Hi, I'm Diogo. Thanks for helping out.
It is my
God, that-
pleasure. My pleasure, Diogomon.
God, that guy really does not like have an arm anymore.
Merely a flesh wound, but yes, Ogremon, he is quite a nuisance to many people.
You hear a muffled from underneath the ground, just like, "Why again?"
You've been having a rough time, haven't you?
Me?
Their body goes limp.
He'll be fine.
I see. So were you asking me, Stingmon?
Yes, it seems as you've been having quite an unusual problem, haven't you?
Well, yeah, we've been running around this forest, which apparently is where all you fine gentlemen and lady
Thank you.
live. And, well, a few minutes ago, there was this big bug thing that tried to kill us. It even hurt Cherrymon. That was his name, right? Cherrymon.
Yes, Grandpa Cherrymon. He's currently fending off against the attack from Hercules Kabuterimon.
Oh, Hercules Kabuterimon, eh?
It seems weird given how nice he usually is supposed to be as the protector of the forest.
Perhaps he is finally at his wit's end after the battles with GranKuwagamon.
I'm sorry, what?
GranKuwagamon.
Oh yeah, they
Hey.
kind of have a thing. They've been very much rivals for a good amount of time, and they're at least nice enough to clear the area before they go battling each other.
Yes. And I do think GranKuwagamon has the edge. I think he'll beat him any day now, if you ask me.
I mean, from what we saw, the guy was very violent. It's hard to imagine anyone being able to fight that thing.
GranKuwagamon is no slouch either.
I hope so.
I have not met GranKuwagamon, but from my understanding, they are very strong.
Yes.
After all, their battles seem to be legendary.
If Hercules Kabuterimon has started acting out and attacking even Cherrymon, that's unusual. Please, come with me. I believe GranKuwagamon would like to hear what you have to say.
Okay.
Yes. Thank you.
So, you begin following Stingmon, leaving Ogremon to their fate as a newly planted tree in the digital forest.
Beautiful.
And it is a bit of a journey to make way to where GranKuwagamon resides. A good number of days. And with the assistance of Floramon being able to produce not as succulent ground beef as would be if it's taken time to actually grow on its own, but enough to be able to fill the palate and fill the stomach, you eventually make your way into the deep grotto, where GranKuwagamon resides. And as you enter the tall, overarching forest that seems to be its home, that is where we're going to take our first break.
Oh,
Boy.
Chase, as a reminder, there's that one donation you have to read still.
that's true. Thank you.
And we're on the break screen.
And we'll go back over to the other music. Wahoo.
I can't believe Cherrymon's fucking dead.
Oh, no.
He's not dead, he's just crippled.
Much like the roots of my tree, I will be buried.
He's on the tree farm up north.
Much like the fruits upon my brow, I will be buried.
So, heckin', real quick, shout out to Nat19 Official for the raid they did while we were streaming.
Holy hell!
They raided our
God
Twitch with
damn.
128 people.
Oh no!
Shit!
There's still like
got
20 of them left.
Holy
Thanks so
hell.
much.
Wowzers!
Sorry,
What the hell?
we're reacting
Thanks
to
for
chat too
joining
much.
us.
But they all
didn't
shouted
know.
Capybara raid. They all shouted Capybara raid as they got us. They heckin' straight up got us.
Oh,
Look at 'em
fuck,
go
they
getting
got
us.
us.
They really did. They really got us.
They
How
really,
dare
really
they.
straight up got us. So proud. Oh, thank you guys so much for the raid. I'm gonna read some of these donations that we're heckin' going through. So Alec Reef 2 hours ago tipped the $15 that they tipped, and they said, read the message at break. Hey gang, these points go to Storm, Red, and Laika as well. Could I have you say Digi-Hybrid Evolution? I don't know if that's all three of you, but y'all aren't supposed to get tokens. You stop getting tokens, you.
Can we donate them to Diogo?
He needs them.
He does need them. You can
Yeah.
have mine.
Okay, so how many?
3.
Instead of me
Okay.
taking my token, can I double it and give it to the next guy?
That is what loyalty does. That is, in fact, the
Okay.
mechanics of loyalty.
Alright, so the three of us have to say, what again?
Digi-Hybrid Evolution.
Do we have to say it at the same time?
I don't know. They don't
That's a
say.
challenge.
I guess on 3.
Okay.
Let's try it. 1,
What?
2,
2,
3.
3. Digi-Hybrid Evolution!
First try.
Perfect.
Well, we tried, guys.
Woo!
We did it. We kick
Great
ass.
effort. Hell yeah.
Also,
Excellent.
thank you for the Foghorn Leghorn impression support. Appreciate you. I was told I was going to be playing Cherrymon so long ago, and I was just like, right, I'll be playing Cherrymon. You got it. Nick even says I'm one of the first ones up, and he's like, and Cherrymon appears, and I'm like, I didn't, oh no, I knew this was coming. Why didn't I prepare? Oh God.
You too? I had no idea. I just figured RedVegiemon looks disgusting. I'll just try to be the most disgusting thing on the planet.
Also, if you guys want to check general Digi art, there's some good stuff in there.
No.
my
I'll
God.
check that in a little bit. I read the Cherrymon flaws as I only just today had access to them and only minutes before the stream. And he has absent-minded, which is probably how Diogo walked up and just touched him. Blunt, which is why he's generally rude to everyone but Floramon. He's demanding, and he's also irrational, and I've been really leaning into that irrational over this session.
I put everything down there as like, hey, these are placeholders, and I feel that these would probably work, and you guys are free to change them. But you guys are like, nah, roll with it.
You were like, here is your muse. The canvas on which you will paint your masterpiece.
I need you to know, you told me, hey, you're going to play Stingmon. I immediately loaded up Kamen Rider Black XR footage.
Oh yeah.
Of course.
That whole, like, I am the child of the sun, like, that I just stole that from him.
Oh boy, that's great.
I was really hoping for Emissary of Hell, Spider-Man.
I'll do that if I get into another fight.
No, Stingmon doesn't have enough legs for that.
Every time he said sun, I just keep thinking of a bug going into like a lamp, like a fire. Like it just dies.
like a magnifying glass.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I was afraid that once I ran away from Cherrymon, there was like, well, shit. I guess that was Coffin's contribution.
No, that's Nick.
Guys, I was looking at chat and saw, I hope we can see Cherrymon again. And then Nick was like, and you see another familiar face. Cherrymon's icon shows up.
Nick's
Abraham
first
Lincoln, Mon, what are you doing here with an axe?
7 years ago, I chopped you down.
And I'll do it again. Do not make me do it
Here
again.
I go.
I think my favorite part
To quote
was
Nick sent me just this much information, which is, quote, you'll be Diogo's first Digimon he encounters. You'll scare him off to run, then meet up with him later as the forest starts getting more corrupted. You'll be helping to protect the other Digimon while Diogo flees. And that's all I had. I had no other information about this man.
What
and I just tried my best.
Yeah,
Wait,
mine
you got
was
information about your character?
Right? That alone was
I got
incredible.
the name. It was like good, bye. Like,
Yep.
like that's all I got.
I think the main
you'll
important thing
understand
is.
soon.
I think the main
I
important thing was
was
try to be a
told-
little antagonistic.
I was told you are the direct underling to GranKuwagamon, and going with the lore that we learned the previous session, I went, got it. Fuck Hercules Cherrymon.
Hell
Got it. That guy's the worst.
I was told, yeah, you're gonna be RedVegiemon, the whole, you're gonna be purified, and yeah.
Very funny
What?
they just looked you.
Yeah, you wanna go warn your friends at Vegemon Village, and then like Nick said, like I'm on the out with them, just like in the midst of like narration. I was like, right, fuck those guys. I have my own little place, my own little enclave. It's just me and my meat.
And my ground beef.
Yeah.
Also, I love that when Nick was in the chat going, Red, you're on deck. I was like, man, this is sooner than I thought. Then I see RedVegiemon appear. I'm like, that's not me.
I'm like, oops. I gave you guys specific roles. I wrote it down in my fucking notes tab, and I still goofed it. God damn it.
His name is RedVegiemon, I guess.
Yeah, that's on me. That's on
Got
me.
another oopsie daisy in the chat.
Oh.
Daisy Isle 3. I'm gonna take a bio break. Be right back.
Also, Alec, holy
I'm-
crap on that art that you got from Carlo. Those are incredible. I love
I know.
them.
I'm
I-
going to download that. That's
I-
incredible.
I did not. I was looking at these like, okay, yeah, two Agumon. Wait a minute, is that the cane for my character's for my default character profile? Oh my god!
Yeah.
Also, I love how Red's avatar has green shorts and mine has red shorts.
Red shorts.
Yeah,
That's- I
and
just
also
noticed
opposite
it.
color jackets. Got a red jacket and a green jacket.
Yeah.
And the green jacket has like a little like flare out to look like Terriermon's ear.
Yeah.
They're so cute. They're so
I am
good.
fortunate. Unfortunately haven't seen this art. I want to see it. now.
It's in Gen
Digidest
Digi
art.
art.
Yeah,
Gen
it's
Digi art.
Gen Digi
Gen-
art.
Okay, actually,
the server.
let's do
Let me
this.
let me see it.
I saw the clown one and went, "Oh my god, it's me!" I'm getting this
That
printed. I'm putting it on my wall.
Her eyes are so adorable. I just gotta say.
Oh,
Aw.
They're so
oh
good.
my god, this is so
That-
cute.
That
I
will
love
eventually
this.
become a Piedmon. We're all terrified.
Oh my god.
Don't worry.
That's
Yes.
a problem.
It's fine.
Be right back. Bye, break.
I'm right there with
Yeah,
you. I need to go get a
yeah,
water too.
All right,
back
we'll
in
get
a
him.
minute.
I'm also gonna get some stuff.
I'll read the
be
rest of the donations once everybody's back.
How's everyone doing today?
Hope y'all are doing good. I have had to leave repeatedly while we were live to go attend to the new kitten we got. Got a very small new kitten. And because we got her on the first day of Pride Month, that makes her gay.
Very good.
That's how it works. Those are the
Color-
rules. I don't make the rules, I just make them.
Color gazy.
That's we've done this.
Very good. Very good.
We're on the same page. Yeah,
oh my god.
it's a little Siamese kitten named Daisy, and now she's Gazy. So our two cats
I'm
are
so
Daisy
happy
and
for your
Luigi.
gays. I'm so
Yes.
happy for your gay kitty.
Me too.
So cute.
New cat
So
just
cute.
dropped. She's so good. She's so powerful. We've been making jokes that one, she is scrimbly. She's very scrungly. She's full of scrungles. And two, that she is a crack fiend because her nose is a different color than the rest of her body. So she's been
Incredible.
going at it, snorting that coke, being a gay icon, being gay and doing crimes.
Honestly, queen shit. That's
Tara
queen behavior.
hates this bit so much, and it has not stopped me at all.
Wait, I'm back. What bit does she hate?
Oh, the new cat has a different colored nose than the rest of her body, so we were joking that she does crack.
Yes.
She does hard drugs. And Tara hates this bit so much.
Oh, Chase, that for some reason reminded me. Every single night on my way home from work, I pass this one of those stands that like rotates out posters, and every single time I'm walking up, I see the Broadway poster for Aladdin in it, and every single time I try to get a picture of it before it rotates out, and I fail because I just want to take a picture of that and send that to you and Tara and just go, "It's all your fault, Jafar." While we were down there, they showed us Twisted.
It's true. It's true, we did. We did this
And
thing.
it was amazing.
Yes.
I'm very happy that we did this to them.
And dude, I've been listening on my drive to work all week.
Wait, send me that playlist.
Oh sure. If you guys are able to visit with your cats, I want you to know Bailey will just stare at them and be like, "What are you? Why are you so small?"
That was how
Ouija
Ouija reacted initially to Daisy. We brought her in, and we're like, okay, we're going to put her in another room. We're going to make sure that they, like, get along. We're going to have them separated for a couple days. It'll be fine. We got a separate room for her to go in. And then we, like, kind of brought her up to Ouija, and he was just really chill. So we're like, huh. And we just, like, took her out and set her on the ground, and he was really chill. He just, like, sniffed her a couple times and was mostly just hanging out. And then we're like, okay, so I guess they're cool. And then he went and sulked for the rest of the day. He just,
Then
like,
you realize
burrowed
that she's
himself.
staying.
Yeah, he burrowed
You realize
himself
that-
under a blanket, realizing that this was a permanent addition to the house and not an interesting feature that he could get some interaction with for a second. And was very frustrated and spoiled and acted out because of it. And then later, she's so sweet. She's been, like, running up to everybody and, like, nuzzling them and, like, flopping in front of them. She's very affectionate. And she tried to do that to Ouija, who, for the first time in his whole cat career, hissed. It's literally his first ever hiss. He's never done it before in, like, 5.5 years of cat life. But he hissed at her the second she tried to be nice to him.
Oh my god.
Love it.
What a little
How dare.
asshole.
Honestly, that's
Sure.
just sibling vibes, really. Yeah.
That's how it
When
goes.
we tried to introduce Bailey to my friend's cat, and Bailey was very curious. She was like, "What are you? What?"
How do you not dog?
Can I come up? Like she kept trying to approach the cat, and the cat just kept going, no, fuck, no. Like we saw the hair stand on her, like on the back of her hair, back, whatever.
Body.
It was like, Bailey, no. Just get away, Bailey, no. You're gonna lose this. The cat's half your size, and you're gonna lose this fight. No.
She's not a warrior.
Oh,
But actually, speaking of sibling energy, that's kind of the same thing that happened with the twins. Our older sister was ecstatic to be an older sister. She's like, oh yeah, baby brothers, let's go. A week goes by. So how long are they staying?
Can we
All they do
return
is
them?
poop.
And then,
Can we skip to the point where I can boss them around?
right, are you okay with me telling what happened when we got the younger sister?
Go for it, man.
So our grandfather was holding our newborn younger sister, who's only she's barely a year younger than us. So we're like 1 year old at this point. And Red walks over with a little toy plastic hammer and gears up to bibbity bobbity boop it out of existence. And my grandfather just like quick as a whips. Oh, hold on.
No, bitch. I am the youngest. That's my job.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah.
My grandfather was so fast on that.
Gotta watch them. Gotta watch them kids.
Yeah, he was like,
They'll get you.
This was coming with an assassination attempt. I don't know.
And yet somehow we still get along with our siblings. Incredible.
Proud of you.
After
Amazing.
that attempted murder.
That's
Are we
powerful.
still missing Weasel and / or Grim?
No, I'm already here at least.
Oh wow, you stealthy.
I can still hear his voice.
Okay, it's like he's still here. I can't believe
I'm
Grim
in the-
died. That's rough.
I'm
in
in
the
the
walls.
bottom of the barrel.
Love it.
Excellent.
All right. Well, while we're waiting for Grim to get back, I'll read a couple of these donations.
Excellent.
Yes, I posted the cat art in Digi-Gen. Oh, art. She's a work of art, but it's just pictures of the cat. Bunch of cat pics in Digi-Gen. Go check them out. She's a tiny little scrimblow. Look at her go. She does hard drugs. Spread the word.
She has a problem.
Spread the word. Be gay, do crimes is her motto, and we've decided this. She's very good. She's grappled my whole face at least twice. But okay, I'm gonna read some of these donations. The first one we got is from Sarah, who donated $5, saying, "Hello again, schmucks. Sarah again. Since I've established that the collective fandom are all magical girls, be aware that Witch is a Disney property, so watch out for those lawyers. This goes to Diogo. Sincerely, the Princess of Chaos."
Wahoo! Oh yay! Thank you.
You
Speaking
all
of
get
which,
complicated
I'm-
transformation sequences as you enter the chat. Congratulations.
beautiful.
Go for it.
Speaking of which, by the way, I have to tell you this because I literally just found out before the stream. Did you guys know that apparently Witch got a reboot last year?
What the fuck?
You what, mate?
Yeah.
Hold
Wow,
on.
neurons activated. What the?
Hold on.
I
Yeah.
I literally only found out because Will was mentioned, and I decided to do a quick wiki search, and oh, here's the design of her in the reboot. I'm like, there's a reboot? And I decided not to say anything because I wanted us to start playing the game. So I'm taking this moment to say that, yeah, apparently there's a reboot.
Guardians, unite.
Hell yeah.
Just gonna torrent that real quick.
I mean,
Did they-
acquire it from a legal source, and
Did they
Ridiculous
do a beach
joke.
episode and did they name it Sandwich?
Ah,
Anyway.
It's like this. So far, it's only a comic from what I can understand, but yeah,
Oh.
sure.
Fair.
It's in
Okay.
Italian, French, and Polish for some reason, but not in English yet.
Okay.
For once,
I'm
we don't
sure
get
it'll
nothing.
there.
It's okay. I can read one of those. We're good. I can translate it.
here we go.
Beautiful.
Wow.
Beautiful. I'll be waiting for your fan translation then.
Yeah.
like I didn't know you spoke Polish.
Yeah, I'm gonna read it and be like, fuck, this is Parisian French, shit ball!
Next up, we have Phantom here, who donated $10, saying, Phantom here, I woke up hella late and I've got to get ready for work, so no stream for me, but thought I'd stop in to donate since it's been a while. Here's a very late good luck message to Weasel, because the last one shot was brutal. I'm imagining similar things will happen here.
Oh, gee, I wonder why would you say that? Why would you say that?
Zoe, do you know anything about that?
bro.
What?
About the last one shot being brutal?
No, I blocked it out of my memory.
Keep disassociating. And then lastly, our last donation is from also that goes to Weasel, so 2 tokens to Weasel.
Oh, okay. Thank you very much.
And then last one is from Tangle. Tangle friend tipped $5 saying, I just want Grandpappy Cherrymon to know that I cherish every second I've seen of him so far. Token to Diogo.
Thank you. And now I'm filled. Hell yeah.
He's so powerful.
We got there.
Heck yeah.
Excellent. I suspect you'll need it.
Are we all back enough to do things? We all ready to jump into the stream?
I would certainly hope so.
Yes.
Grim, do you
Jackery,
live?
are you here?
Do you yet live?
Jackery, are you here with us?
I'll pull out my Ouija board. Grabs cat.
Father, help!
Tell me, where is Grim? Father, please.
Father, why?
All right.
Start
well,
shaking cat furiously.
we can just boop him and see if he shows up soon. I don't know if he has to be on deck anytime soon.
Completely
But
fair. I will let
we'll
him
see.
know.
Yeah. Okay. With that, we're going to jump back into stream. Thank you all so much for donations. Thank you all so much for watching. Thanks again to Nat19 for doing the raid. Appreciate
real.
y'all. Appreciate all y'all. And we jumping back into it.
So, Diogo, you and Floramon, following Stingmon, make your way into this very different part of the digital forest. And it is here within the circling of trees that supposedly GranKuwagamon resides.
These trees are even taller than the ones from where we came from.
Yes, GranKuwagamon's domain is quite beautiful. I agree.
Lord. Diogo is just trying to soak in the whole scenery. Can I use intuitive to try see if anything catches my eye looking
Sure.
around the forest?
Yeah, go ahead and spend the token. As you're kind of looking around the forest, see if there's anything that catches the eye. The thing that you notice is less the surroundings from your sight, but more so from your hearing, as you hear what appears to be an incessant buzzing that is very soft at first, almost at the edge of your hearing, before it starts getting louder and louder, to the point that it is very audible, that everyone can hear it. And Stingmon, you know exactly what that sound is. It means the return of your superior.
GranKuwagamon's on his way.
And
Kneel and bow your heads in respect.
This again? Okay, I guess.
so, as you both, you and Floramon take a knee, the top of the grove parts from powerful winds, and descending into the center of the grove.
Holy shit.
And what do we have here?
Oh my god.
Stingmon, what have you brought me?
I have brought you 2 Digimon. I brought you Floramon and Diogomon.
Why?
They were meeting Hookie's Kabuterimon, and he seems to have been behaving strangely.
Strangely. How so? Any stranger than normal?
It appears that he attacked his own subordinate, Cherrymon.
That is unlike him.
You, Diogomon, please speak up about what you saw.
Okay. Can I get up, or do I still have to stay in yield?
You may stand, strange little Digimon.
Okay. Hello.
Flormon's just gonna stand along with, just following along.
Hello. I am Diogo. Not Diogomon. I'm just Diogo.
That
The
makes
man
sense.
is silent.
But you're a Digimon. That's silly.
That's the thing. I am not a Digimon. I'm a human.
Please, if a human was here, that means that something dangerous was happening, and I think I'd recognize a human if I saw one.
I mean, I don't know how can I put this, but me and Floramon have been fighting these Digimon that have been acting strangely. I want to say corrupted, but I'm not sure if that's the correct word.
Well, their eyes were definitely doing a weird thing, and then when they would open their mouths, all that would come out was a bunch of garbledy-gobble.
And as it turns out, the big bug guy is also in that state.
So Hercules Kabuterimon got himself corrupted?
I guess that's the case.
Well, it seems like it might be an opportunity has come a-knocking on my a most auspicious day for you to visit, Diogomon and Floramon.
I mean, he looked very dangerous. I don't know if that would be probably the wisest thing to do.
Fear not. GranKuwagamon is much stronger.
I'm gonna take this moment and use analyze. No, I can't use analyze. Fuck. Forget what I was gonna say. I don't have analyze.
Give it some time, you'll get there.
You could use your other one you have if you feel fat and sassy.
Yeah.
I can use it. I'm gonna use intuitive again.
All right, for what?
But directly at GranKuwagamon to try to understand the vibe of GranKuwagamon. If you will.
Very well. From what you understand of GranKuwagamon, just from the entrance alone and the discussion about Hercules Kabuterimon, the two have an incredibly bitter rivalry. So any downside that is happening to Hercules Kabuterimon is an upside for GranKuwagamon. And given the fact that Hercules Kabuterimon is like the respected leader of the area, as in like recognized, and GranKuwagamon is not so much in the public eye, this can be an opportunity for GranKuwagamon to actually become the leader of the area for reals this time.
I see. I mean, we can't leave him the way that he is, though. Floramon, you said that he was kind of important, right? Like the leader of this place?
I mean, technically speaking, he is the one that is recognized as in charge.
Ugh.
Though I suppose I should not be saying so much out loud in front of a incredibly powerful rival of them.
Right.
I mean, no offense, GranKuwagamon, you seem very lovely.
Lovely, not lovely, doesn't really matter as long as I'm strong. Where is my dearest rival at this moment?
Somewhere
last we
around
had
the
left-
forest?
We last left him running away from the grove up to the north. So it is my assumption that hopefully he has not been following us this way.
My lord, would you prefer that I go stand guard?
Perhaps we should all go together and see what the situation is in person.
So we're gonna have to see the big scary bug again. Great.
If you're more scared of him than you are of me, you're probably wrong.
And just like that, there's like a shiver goes through Diogo's spine. Okay. Interesting. A good thing you're on our side, I guess.
Very well. With that, Stingmon, it only feels right that you would take the van when it comes to scouting ahead and finding where Hercules Kabuterimon might be.
Indeed. Scouting on ahead.
I'll used to take the van.
The
also
Vanguard,
heard take
but
the
you
van.
know.
No, I heard van too. But
Van.
I heard van, but I was like, okay, maybe he's saying band.
Oh.
The band.
I'm sorry that I can't shorten words to make them sound. You know
You
what?
can't
it's
shorten
fine.
words into already existing words.
Nick,
We have a
you
vehicle.
can. But with this group, that's one word you can't shorten to that word.
I stand corrected then.
We
Very
all
well.
froth at the mouth when we hear that word.
Yeah.
I'm currently
So-
hitching a ride with Gary. Later, y'all.
All right. Well, have fun. So, Stingmon, you make your way initially out of the enclosure that houses GranKuwagamon, and you are not gone all of 5 seconds before your body impacts into the ground, and the rumbling of the trees begins.
What is happening?
Making their way through the trees is a very familiar, but not very liked face.
Oh no!
Emissary from hell.
I see you came to me. Saves me the trouble of flying or out of the forest.
You hear Hercules Kabuterimon open its mouth, and at first you hear before it seems to contain that garbled noise, and you hear in its almost neutral tone, "Groups advance," and making their way in to swarm the entirety of the area.
What?
We see a number of these individuals begin to make their way in.
Oh my goodness.
Oh no! Oh
They-
no!
They really are emissaries from hell. Holy shit.
So with that, we are going to go into initiative. Give me one moment here to get the actual good music up.
Oh.
You're in danger.
I would like everybody to roll their initiative, please, and thank you, including Stingmon and GranKuwagamon. And specifically, this Waspmon, you have a priority target.
Is that
Big
referring
question.
to a certain player playing a Waspmon? Or
To a certain player playing a certain Waspmon, yes.
I'm gonna be anyone.
Could be anyone.
Nick, question.
I wonder who it is.
What's up? What question you got?
When Stingmon was thrown to the ground, did I take any points of damage?
You've taken a singular point of damage, yes.
Gotcha. Okay.
From being
Just wanted to make
smacked
sure.
down by Hercules Kabuterimon.
How dare. 10. Wait, why is Vegemon here?
Yeah, why is RedVegiemon here? What the hell?
Oh my god! What is this?
Nick, question. Does my
Yes?
rival's influence count towards this whole fight or only when I'm targeting?
Oh, your rival's here. Rival's influence is active.
Fuck yes. Excellent.
Everything is considered a 20 for you.
What? Also, sorry, I was muted. I was joking before that. RedVegiemon, you said everyone.
Oh my god.
I was saying that everyone in the form of GranKuwagamon are one extra Waspmon and Stingmon, who is here currently.
Well, oopsie daisy to me then. Vegiemon is just out there having his own battle somewhere.
I hope he's okay.
He's not.
Nah,
He's not.
RedVegiemon just appears out of nowhere.
Oh yeah! Bye bye!
Get Cherrymon in here too. It's a free for all.
All right, so that Waspmon is sitting at a 9. We've got GranKuwagamon sitting at a 5 as well.
I'm
GranKuwagamon,
having
no.
such bad rolls today.
And
I
we'll
don't
see
know
what
what's
Hercules
wrong.
is sitting at. Wow, Hercules Kabuterimon rolled really low.
They are very big.
So with that, let's see. Stingmon is sitting at what, 10? You said
10.
very well. Top of the order is Stingmon.
What the fuck? Why?
That's incredible.
And I'm fighting nothing but ultimates and up.
So, yep. If you'd like to go ahead, where are you aiming, bud?
I'm gonna aim at the nearest Waspmon.
Very well. Give me one moment here to get all of their health ready to go. These Waspmon, by the way, are not corrupted. They are simply following Hercules Kabuterimon's orders.
Doesn't change my decision.
If you want to go ahead and roll me a fight check against the Waspmon, I will go ahead and roll for the check to defend or try and evade.
He will do a bunch of great Saiyaman poses and go Moon Shooter and shoot spikes off of him.
Very well. Go ahead and roll me that fight check, please.
That
Hot
exploded.
diggity.
Woo!
Well, with that, then, I will go ahead and they will have to roll a flight check to try and dodge out of the way. That is a 14. They have failed as they take a point of damage.
I do the whole thing of like flicking my thumb against where my nose would be and doing a thumbs up to Diogo.
Very well. Next up in the order is the specialized Waspmon, who has a target. Waspmon, your priority target lies before you, the human and the Digimon.
I have found my targets. You will perish.
Oh shit!
Where are you aiming, Waspmon?
For the strange flesh meat person.
Very well. I would say, Diogo, from your previous injury that you took, that is now since failed because it's been a couple of. That's now out because it's been a couple of days because of quick healing. So you're back to full health. But if you get hit, you might take some more injuries again.
Okay, that's cool.
So,
Okay,
I might get promoted finally.
Waspmon, go ahead and roll me a fight check, please. Diogo, give me something to try and see how you avoid this, either brawn or flight.
Grim, it was worth waiting for you.
We got fucking Waspinator over here.
okay, I'm waiting for Jack to roll so I can roll.
Oh no!
No!
I really want that promotion.
Oh damn! A D20 explosion!
Well, what a shame, right? Hey guys, remember how we said the timeline might be broken?
Oh no!
Float like a Waspmon, sting like a Waspmon. This is a Waspmon.
Canon in this show.
So, Diogo, I need you to give me something here, bud.
I'm afraid to press this button, man.
Hold on. Everyone
here.
raise your hands to the sky to give Diogo your energy. You two, audience. Someone did not.
That's Floramon.
Mulligan.
Okay, good. I fucked up.
That's up to Nick.
I'd say, yeah. Well, well,
Someone was taking away the energy we were trying to give you.
so, Diogo, you are not prepared as this Waspmon comes in and... what attack are you doing, by the way, Waspmon?
Let me look at my list of awesome attacks, which are just 2. Okay. Turbo Stinger.
Very well. You send out an energy beam from the tip of your stinger as a pinpoint laser. Diogo, there's no dodging this as it's coming in too fast to see. And as you try to hold some level of defense up, try to jump out of the way, there is a moment where your eyes are closed and you feel an impact. Although it is not the piercing beam going through your skin, but is the impact of a body as Floramon has jumped in front of the beam and has tumbled both you and her head over ass backwards towards the back end of the grove. And Floramon is not looking good.
Oh no. How many points of damage did she took?
Well, I mean, that's a 30 versus a 32 versus a 4. So that is a plus 20. So I'd say that's technically 3 points of damage. So Floramon would be dropped to 0.
So is Floramon just dead?
Floramon, you look down as you are holding on to her body, and you see a very large hole in a portion of their torso, and you see that some of your chest as well has been slightly singed. You didn't even notice until the impact has faded. Floramon kind of looks up at you.
Floramon?
It was a fun run, Diogo.
No, you can't.
I don't think there's much getting up from this one.
No, we can't solve this. Come on, Floramon, you can't leave me like this.
It was fun while it lasted, Diogo. You silly man.
No.
And
Floramon!
as you clutch to Floramon's body, you feel a warmth. At first, you think it's the burns from the laser rising its way up your chest, until you see a bit of light beginning to pour through your closed eyes. And as you do, you look down to your Digivice, and a bright light seems to be shining through it. And as it does, the light from the multiple instances of you absorbing data from these corrupted individuals begins to flow out and into Floramon. And you hear a singular word echo in your mind. Digi-Evolution.
Digi-Evolution.
Floramon begins to glow, and their body begins to extend as you let go of her, until standing before you is no longer Floramon, but instead a much larger Digimon, one that seems to have a bit more power packed in.
Floramon? You're alive!
I am no longer Floramon, Diogo. You may call me Sunflowman. Now then,
And Sunflowmon turns towards you, Waspmon.
how about a round 2, you stupid?
And we will begin combat once more.
No, this is wrong. Go back on the ground and be dead.
I love it.
Okay. Floramon, Sunflowmon, let's do this.
With pleasure, Diogo.
That is Waspmon's turn. Next up in the order is GranKuwagamon.
Yeah, I'm just gonna attack Hercules Cherrymon.
Very well. Go ahead and roll me a fight check.
I didn't do it.
Very well. Let's roll their brawn check just to be sure. Well, they rolled a 1, so.
How are we all rolling such trash tonight?
So, you go ahead and you'll deal a point of damage as you both clash into each other. Similar to the many clashes you've had in the past, but this time their movements are much more rigid. You feel that you can overtake them this time as you slam them into the side of the grove, tearing down trees along the way as they take a point of damage.
Go down, you stupid golden bug!
And the response from GranKuwagamon, from Hercules Cherrymon is as follows. Next up in the order, every other Waspmon.
Oh no! Here we go!
So, Stingmon, let's start rolling some attacks here, bud.
I will be fine. I am made alive by the power of justice.
That is a 14 on the fight check against you.
Haha. I shall roll a flight check to avoid. Beware my power! Holy shit, it worked!
As you dodge out of the way of the first one, the second one goes for an additional laser at you.
I totally meant to do that.
Oh no.
Totally.
It double exploded.
No, it's...
But it was a D4, so he might still live.
So that is a 55.
Ha, perfect. Now
Uh-oh.
there's a chance I shall roll a 69.
Nice.
Funny number. I shall also roll a flight check. Beware. Whoppa. So I dodged the first one so gracefully into the second one.
So here's my question for you, my friend.
Yeah.
How would you like to beg for tokens from the DM for this? Because I have a total, I've got 450 DM tokens, so I'd like to ask
Oh
you,
my
how
God.
much are you willing to beg?
Hey Nick, you remember that cool thing I did for you?
You're not allowed to talk about that.
And no one needs to know.
Very well. With a 55 versus a 2, we're gonna say, you know what? For the sake of it, I will burn 50 tokens. So that is a 55 versus a 52. You will only take 1 point of damage.
Take
all I'd
notes,
ask.
kids. Bribe your DMs.
I just have two things to say about this. One, I love how Nick was just like beg, and it was like blackmail.
See, Red, that was your 1. You no longer get to play that card again.
Oh, I know. I'm fully aware.
Also, my second thing, Red, keep sucking. That way you can siphon more tokens from this man.
That's a good idea. That's a good idea. We have a session maybe next week. Who knows?
So, that is the second Waspmon. The third one will make a swing at you.
Oh.
And that
shit.
one is only a 10.
I should have begged harder. Here we go. Hey, I don't need it. Fuck you.
Very well. 3 lasers, 2 of which easily evaded, the third impacting into the body. Next up in the order is Diogo and Sunflomon.
Oh boy. Okay, so now that she digivolved,
Analyze is active, boy.
I can use it.
Very well. You spend your 1 token for Analyze. Who are you aiming it at?
I am aiming at the Waspmon that's clearly targeting us.
Very well. With that, let's go ahead and see what it is that you'll be getting from that. So,
don't know,
first of which, you know that Waspmon is considered a virus type, which means it's a little bit of a disadvantage for Sunflomon. And you know its best stat is both in fight and in flight. It is a very fast, very powerful attacker.
Oh, that's cool. I thought I was gonna get some good information from that. All the information that guys that I'm fucked.
But now you know how fucked.
Beautiful. And I can choose Analyze again. Perfect. Okay.
I mean, not this turn, but next turn you could.
I know. Okay. Let me check Sunflamon's attacks. I am going to suggest to Sunflamon to use Sunshine Gun to his stinger.
Very well. Sunflamon will go ahead and kind of position themselves on all fours, aiming up as they take in the little bit of overarching sunlight from the destroyed trees and the broken canopy above. Before unleashing a blast, go ahead and roll me a fight check for Sunflamon.
Alright. That's Diogo, goddammit. Okay.
So I want you to know that we had
So, Waspmon, I would like you to roll me a flight check. You will be getting a +1 for your regular stat bonuses, but also a +1 for type advantage.
This is very fitting that this is the same number that he used to kill Floramon.
Oh, it's very funny. It's very...
Oh, I
gonna
think
be so
we went
good.
AFK.
Oh, very well. Then I will go ahead and do the roll for him. And
Get
we'll see.
cross-countered, nerd.
That is a 13 from Diem Waspmon, so that is not enough. That is a
19?
difference of 10. So, Diogo, tell me what happens.
Okay. So, how strong of an attack this can be?
Pretty strong. You tell me what you want to happen, and I will do my best to make it occur.
Can I, like, the shot is so strong that the stinger just is blown off and just gets thrown into the other side of the forest, leaving him pretty much armless.
All right, so with the powerful blast of the Sunshine Gun, it will deal a point of damage to Waspmon, and alongside that, their fight die will be reduced to a D12. And they will not be able to attack from range, meaning they have to get up close and personal to try and stab you.
Okay. Good. Sunflower, aim for the horn!
With pleasure. And they go ahead and unleash the blast. That said, we go into the next in the order. It is Hercules Kabuterimon, who's going to want a piece of GranKuwagamon.
He can try.
That is a 19 on their fight check.
Great. I'm gonna brawn it.
Very well, go ahead.
22.
Yep, that's enough. With a powerful blocking, you pull back your wings in for the shell, and the glancing claws slide off before you take flight once more.
It was a nice try, idiot.
Top of the order, Stingmon.
Oh god, me again. I will attack the same Waspmon that I've attacked before.
Very well, go ahead and give me that roll. I will go ahead and we'll roll for the Waspmon on that end of things.
Spiking strike! It draws out way too long.
Fair.
There's a 45-minute background animation.
Exactly.
We'll go ahead and roll a flight check for this Waspmon to get out of the way. That is an 18.
I was going to say, Nick, if you wanted to add tokens to my attack roll, that you could totally do that.
That is going to be a failure on your end of things. You will take an adversity token for the failure.
Will I take it or will you take it?
As in you, Waspmon will take it, meaning you have a token I don't have control over.
You were supposed to explode when I punched you there.
Which also means Waspmon gets one. Or the other
Hey,
failure.
wait,
But
no,
regardless.
don't do that. Hold on.
Not yours, the one that's fighting Diogo.
Oh, okay. Wait, no, not still bad.
That said, that is your go. Next up is Grimm's Waspmon.
Ah, damn it, Grimm's still AFK, I think.
Ah, what a shame.
I can't wait for him to come back to his guy being full ass dead.
Very well. Waspmon is going to go ahead and attempt to make a fight check against Sunflamon.
You don't come out and just jump into a different body.
That is a 12 on the fight check. What do we got for Sunflamon for defense? As they try to stab with the broken stinger.
I would say that Sunflamon would try to brawn it.
Very well, give me the brawn check.
Okay, +1. Are you serious?
You have tokens to spend if you'd like to spend them now.
And you've been taking double tokens, right?
Yes. Now I have. I haven't failed since then. When I failed, I already had it full.
So here's the thing: if you fail now, you'll get 2. But if you spend tokens to succeed, then you won't get any tokens. So.
How much life does she have?
I mean, it's Sunflamon now, so they are currently at 4 out of 4 HP. They have not taken any damage as of yet, to my knowledge.
Okay, because on her sheet it was still on 2.
That was from back in the banner. I
last
changed it
fight.
to 4.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. Then I think she can still tank this, and I'm gonna guess she takes 1 damage. Correct?
Because it is a differential of 10, it would be 2.
You might want to add 1 token at least.
Okay, then I'm adding.
You still lose, so you get that token back, but it won't be at a difference of 10.
I'm going to add. Is it just 1 enough for it just to be 1 damage?
I mean, it would be a differential of 9 and not 10, so yes.
Okay, then I spend 1 token.
Very well, you'll spend the 1 token, you will get 2 back as Sunflamon will take 1 point of damage from the impact of stabbing.
Okay.
Imagine if we knew about this ability back when we were fighting Digimon, he would have been just farming tokens.
Just nothing but. Next up
this ability. God damn.
is GranKuwagamon.
I'm gonna attack again, same thing, but I'm gonna use
Dimension Scissor!
Very well, go ahead and roll me a fight check. And before I roll, you may attempt to ask the DM, hey, can I get some dolkas?
We'll see if I need them.
Fair enough.
Hey!
That is a 20, yep.
Oh, hang on. Oh, okay, never mind.
Yep, Haymaker doesn't trigger on that one, unfortunately.
That's fine.
We'll see what Hercules Cherrymon has in the bank. We're gonna go ahead and they will make a flight check. That is only a 13 from them, so they will fail as they take an additional point of damage from the Dimension Scissor that cuts into their side. And you can see data beginning to pour out of the side.
This is pathetic! You're not even as strong as you normally are! Where's the challenge?
Very well. With that, we now have the next 3 Waspmon going after Stingmon.
Just gotta say,
Although-
this is Achilles Kabuterimon at best. This is no Hercules.
Fair. I will say one of the Waspmon is going to make an attack at Stingmon. The other 2 will be attacking GranKuwagamon because Hercules Kabuterimon's not doing so hot.
How dare you!
So, one of them is going to go ahead and make a swing against you, Stingmon. That is a 36. They exploded again.
Nick. Help Stingmon out.
Help us, Stingmon, out.
Yeah,
What's your offer?
Begging. Okay, here we go. Flight check. And I also realized I have Adept Mind, which means I add an additional +1 to flight checks.
Correct. Go right ahead.
So what? I have to be a
36.
a 34? Got it. Okay. No, my hubris. Nick, if I could borrow a pitten of perhaps gonna be 20 math, 20 30 tokens maybe. if I could just, an IOU as it were.
The most I can give you, I'd say for this.
I think Storm's talking, but he's muted.
Oh, are we? Storm?
I was just saying 400.
400? Just give me the whole stack?
Yeah, dude, I could do some cool shit with 400 tokens. You have no idea.
I'm most definitely sure that you could.
Borrow a cup of sugar, neighbor.
The chat's like, stop begging, Red. I'm working on it. I don't know how to.
Let's see. You know what? I'll
edit it something real fancy if you want.
I will give you a total of...
Storm, you're muted again. I can hear you through the wall.
I keep forgetting I'm doing that. I was making a joke saying we'll give Yamaki more lines.
No, I'll give you 23 tokens. How about that?
Yeah, that brings me to 35, I think. I was at 8.
And put you at 31.
30. Okay, so it's just 1 damage. Got it.
Yep, so you will take 1 point of damage as you are brought down now to 1 HP.
Oh,
the other
I'm
two
dying.
Waspmon are going to go ahead and try to attack GranKuwagamon. They will be at a little bit of a disadvantage given the fact that they are much weaker than GranKuwagamon is, so they'll be taking a -2 penalty for the level advantage. Meaning they'll roll all of these fight rolls with a -1.
Good.
The first one is a 13. I need you to roll me a check. You will, again, still be rolling all 20s for everything, GranKuwagamon.
Hell yeah. I also just remembered I get an extra +2 to defense roll.
Yes, you do, because you have ironclad defenses.
That's a 24.
The first laser just glances off of you. You don't even notice it. The second attack is a 14. Go ahead and roll me another one.
Alright. That's a 30.
That exploded, goddamn. So tell me what happens.
I think the laser just bounces off back at the Waspmon.
Very well. The laser impacts and reflects off of your carapace, dealing, I'm going to say, 2 points of damage to them.
Hey, boss, no disrespect, but why am I fighting these guys?
How else will you get stronger, Stingmon?
You raise a good point.
Make yourself worthy of my service.
How could I have been so foolish? You're right. I shall be worthy.
Next up is Diogo and Sunflomon.
Okay. I'm going to do something that I've been meaning to do since the beginning, which is
What do you got?
analyze Hercules Kuwagamon.
Hercules Kabuterimon or GranKuwagamon?
Hercules Kabuterimon. I apologize.
Very well. Looking at Hercules Kabuterimon, you know that they are a vaccine type. They are of the mega level. And specifically because they are in range and fighting against GranKuwagamon, their stats are maxed. They've got a 20 and everything.
Okay.
They are in their element, even if they are rigid as a result of the corruption.
Okay, and I see nothing else.
You see nothing else. Looking at the, I'd say looking at the Waspmon, I mean, you can tell that they are aware of their senses, unlike Hercules Kabuterimon, who just seems to be almost like in a mindless battle rage.
I should have used intuitive instead of analyze. Now that I think about it.
Oh, you're good. What do you got? You still have a Waspmon on your tail.
Yeah, we should try to get rid of him, shouldn't we?
Let us certainly give it another go.
Okay. Sunflomon. Sunflomon this time uses a sunshine bazooka.
Very well. Go ahead and roll me a fight check.
Okay. Fight. Okay.
17. Very well. Grim, I'd like you to go ahead and roll me a flight check to get out of the way. You will be rolling with a +2, 1 for type advantage and 1 for your stats.
Is he here?
Yep.
Yeah, he says he's
Oh, hello.
Hello, Graham.
Welcome back.
Your stinger has been broken by Sunflamon shooting it off.
Yeah. So you said the flight.
A flight check to try and dodge out of the way of the bazooka coming at you.
But he's +1.
+2. 1 for your stat bonuses because you got a +1 in your flight rolls, and then a +1 because of type advantage. Very well, that is a 17 versus a 10. The impact blasts square into your chest, Waspmon, as you take an additional point of damage. Go ahead and take your 1 adversity token for that. And I believe you... Yeah, you've gotten a second one because you failed twice now.
Okay.
That said, I believe you are now within range of a certain ability at this point.
I am able?
Yeah, you.
So
You're
is it
at
my
2
turn?
out of... You're not yet, no. We'll be getting to you in a moment. But I figure you're around that point. So, next up in the order is Hercules Kabuterimon, who's going to make a swing once again at GranKuwagamon.
Give me your best shot.
Well, they exploded.
Oh shit. Or don't.
So that is a 31.
Okay. Sure.
Okay, here we go.
Just have
Time to hit the
explode.
triple digits. Go for it, Zoe.
Alright. No.
31 versus a 22. Very well. That's not a difference of 10. That is not. So, you will take 1 point of damage as Hercules Kabuterimon with their large horn slashes across your chest.
That's more like it.
Love the wheezing. It's like, yes, you did it. Holy shit, my lungs.
You did it. Ow.
So, next up in the order, Stingmon.
Yeah. All right, so I don't got a stinger no more.
No,
so...
Stingmon, sorry.
Oh, what?
You're Waspmon. You're up
yeah,
next, so...
You lost your sting.
My
We're
younger
almost
brother.
This feud shall continue on, brother. And I shall attack the one Waspmon that's been bugging me.
Fair enough. Go ahead and roll me a fight check.
Sparking strike!
Can we make a canon that Red and Grim are brothers right now?
Absolutely fucking love it. Yo! Nick, my buddy,
Yeah.
my man. Yo, you want me to edit something really cool for you? I can give you like an AMV. I can take some highs from the stream.
So that's an 11 on the flight check as you make a wide swing.
Yeah, sure.
Take your adversity token, bud.
Oh yeah, that's right. Shit.
Next up in the order is Grim Stingmon, or Grim Waspmon.
Yes. Okay. So I am mad, and I am
Yes, you
probably
are.
going to die by the end of today. So I'm gonna go out there, and I'm gonna smack him. I'm gonna smack that human.
Oh no.
Very well. Go ahead and roll me a fight check.
So you adjusted to a D12, right?
You have been adjusted to a D12 because your stinger was blasted off.
Did I also take damage in that last hit?
Yeah, you are currently at 2 HP right now.
Okay. Then, all right. That's important.
Yes, it is.
Do I get any extra points against
Against
no,
Diogo.
Not Digimon. He's not.
He is not a Digimon. You would only be getting your +1 for your fight checks. And then I believe your other ability activates, so...
Yeah.
So with Battle Sense, that is a +6 to your fight roll.
I swear, if you kill me.
That is a 9. Diogo, I'm gonna need something from you, bud.
I'm gonna do a flight check. I'm gonna dodge it.
Give it a shot, bud.
Weasel over here like, Grim, if you kill me, I'm charging you for the next sound design.
All right, Diogo, that is a 2 versus a 9. I believe you have tokens for this.
Yeah, I'm gonna spend tokens.
How many would you like to spend, bud?
Enough to survive.
Very well, you need to spend at least 7.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay.
Very well.
And I'll use
Diogo.
my 7.
Diogo,
Don't you
you trip out of the way as Waspmon comes in, stinger pointed, and embeds itself into the ground, just barely missing by a hair before it pulls itself back up and takes to the air once more.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
You will die for my cause.
Why? What did I do to you?
You became the enemy of our boss.
Since when? Oh God.
Let's go! Die!
Very well. With that, GranKuwagamon, you are up next.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna attack again with Grand Darkness.
Grand darkness!
Very well, go ahead and give me a fight check.
Ooh, that's an 8.
Sounds fine. We're gonna go ahead and
Roll badly!
we're gonna give it a shot here. This will be a roll on, actually, the few Waspmon that are around will also be rolling. Not Grimm specifically, just the 2 that attacked you recently will also be rolling flight checks to avoid.
You might notice with like the group of us, so you know I will attack, but he just won't know.
So, Hercules Cherrymon succeeds with a 17.
Damn it!
The Waspmon will be rolling at a -1. That is a 3 on the first one. And that is a 16 on the second one. So one Waspmon will be able to evade damage. The other one, on the other hand, will be swept up in the blast as they take a point of damage. And Hercules Cherrymon just avoids the explosion while one of the Waspmon gets caught in just now. Next up in the order is the other 3 Waspmon. Stingmon, one's coming your way.
What?
And that is a 16 coming at you.
Okay, here we go. Another flight check. I'm gonna show you what for.
Bye, brother.
No, brother. I will live on. Bye, brother.
So with that, Waspmon sends out a laser piercing through your chest, Stingmon. And you all, Diogo, you and Sunflamon watch as Stingmon falls to the ground, and you see their data begin to reform from their current form almost into like a slight egg shape before it completely disappears.
Goodbye.
Oh my God, is he dead?
Waspmon.
No, that wasn't supposed to kill you.
That's a shame. It's hard to find good help these days.
Oh my God.
Everyone is so nonchalant about it, except for my enemy, brother.
The other 2 Waspmon are going to make attacks at GranKuwagamon. One will be rolling with a -1, so that'll be an 18 on their fight check. GranKuwagamon, I need a roll for defense.
Yeah, that's a 20.
Very well, that will reflect off the carapace and just go wide. The second one is within range for their own battle sense, so they will be rolling at a +4.
Oh, no.
And they exploded,
Oh no.
so they are at a 43.
Stop that!
That's a 12.
Very well. 43 versus a 12. That is a difference of 30. So that should be 3 points of damage. How are you sitting right now, GranKuwagamon?
2 out of 6.
Very well. As the blast impacts into your side, you are definitely feeling worse for wear. You're getting overwhelmed. Things are not looking good.
Stay out of my fight, peon!
Next up in the order is Diogo and Sunflamon.
Oh. Okay. Since we know that Hercules Kabuterimon is being corrupted, I want to use intuitive and try to see if there's like a weak point, something to try to finally neutralize him so he can tell these stupid guys to stop.
Very well. I'd say with the intuitive, you can tell that much in the same way as Ogremon's corruption was, this one seems to be pretty deep. So unless Hercules Kabuterimon is brought to the knee, that corruption is going to be still in their system. And looking at them, though, health-wise, they are definitely doing better than GranKuwagamon, but not by terribly much.
He has a vaccine, though, right?
He has a vaccine, that is correct.
Okay. And data beats vaccine.
That is correct.
Oof. I know that GranKuwagamon is not gonna like it, but we need to assist her.
Very well.
We need to ignore this Waspmon and just aim for GranKuwagamon, or else we're just gonna die, because he's the key.
Very well. Go ahead and roll me a fight check against Hercules Kabuterimon as you switch targets to the big boss.
Okay. Okay, fight check. Okay, it's not bad.
That is a 14. Would you like to add anything to this beforehand?
Before you roll for him?
Before I roll for him, yes.
Okay.
He's currently going to be at a +1 bonus against you. He normally would get a +2 for level advantage, but he's getting a -1 on that because data versus vaccine type.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, this will be risky, but I'm gonna use 6 tokens.
Very
So
well
it
for a
becomes a
flat 20.
Exactly.
All right. Let's go ahead and see what Hercules Kabuterimon can respond with. They will be rolling a brawn check on this one. That is an 18 versus a 20.
Oh, thank God.
Sunflamon sends out another Sunshine Bazooka, aiming directly at Hercules Kabuterimon, impacting and dealing damage. It is enough to cause a disruption in the flow that Hercules Kabuterimon has. And suddenly, as they're kind of looking around, and they let out another bellowing roar, they are charging an attack that seems to be ready to sweep the entire area.
Oh, fuck.
Taking both him, GranKuwagamon, all of his allied Waspmon, and you out in the picture.
Okay.
GranKuwagamon, you see this coming.
Oh, hell.
What would you like to do to try and intercept the incoming giant electroshocker?
Can I like? Okay. Can I like pick up Diogo and Floramon and like fly higher up in the sky? Is that possible?
You certainly may. I'd say go ahead and give me a flight check.
Okay. Do I still get my D20?
Yes, you do, because you're still technically within your rival's distance.
Sick. Oh no.
I will go ahead and roll the fight check for Hercules Kabuterimon.
This is going so well.
Oh, we're all gonna die.
GranKuwagamon, you dive to grab at Diogo and Sunflamon. but it's not fast enough. As Hercules Kabuterimon unleashes an eccentric electroshocker that zaps around the entire area. Waspmon, you and your comrades look and say, hey, wait a minute, that kind of takes out an entire area, and we're right here as you get hit by the shock. So, Grim, you are hit by the shock alongside your brothers as the impact also damages into GranKuwagamon.
Is it how much? Is it the one or more?
It is an AoE wide just blast.
Yeah,
And
but like, how much damage is it pertaining to the AoE? Is it one to each character, or is it like?
it is enough to fade to white. Diogo,
Join
you
me in the fucking
and
dimension.
Sunflamon lose consciousness from the impending blast.
Jesus.
And
Are we dead?
as you drift in unconsciousness, wondering, is this the end? Did we really do all of this and this is how it goes? You begin to open your eyes as you hear the sounds of the nature around you. And you look to your right. You realize you are in a very different area. You're no longer in the digital forest. And as you look to your right, you see that Floramon has returned. And you are standing outside of a very war-torn manor.
Where are we?
Oh, my aching head.
Faramon, are you okay?
I do not know. Tell me, how long has it been since we have been awake? And what is the last thing you remember? Because the last thing I remember was the leader of the digital forest doing something stupid.
Yeah. Didn't he like do a big shock thing? Ow.
Are you alright?
I think so. I have a bit of a headache, but I guess that's it.
Your body definitely aches all over, as does Floramon.
What is this place?
I do not know, but we are definitely not in the digital forest. This place is new to me.
Well, Diogo kind of struggles to get up.
And
At
as
least
you
it's
do
shelter.
so, go ahead.
At least it's
So it
shelter.
would be.
Can we
Perhaps
go
they have.
inside?
They might have a bed. That would be better than the floor.
Okay. Let's see if anyone lives here or something like that.
Very well. You make your way up the steps of the manor and the imposing double doors. The place looks like it hasn't seen any level of care in years. And as you go up to knock on the door, you hear movement from within. You're unsure if the dust finally settled and something knocked over or if someone is approaching. And after a moment or two, you think, well, maybe no one's home, until the door slowly slides open. And standing before you, with a slight bow, you see this individual.
Oof.
Salutations, dearest guests. It has been a while since we've had to accommodate.
Hello. My name is Diogo. This is Floramon. We've kind of just woke up in front of your manor. We don't know where we are or what happened to us. We just kind of need a place to rest for a bit, if you would be so kind for us to stay for at least a bit.
As the figure before you kind of looks you up and down, looking over your injuries, they kind of stop as they look towards your chest for a moment before they meet your gaze once more. But of course, it has been a while since we've had guests, especially esteemed guests such as yourself. Please, enter in and enjoy the amenities. Digi-Destined.
Did you what now?
It has been a while since we've had humans here in the digital world, and your coming should be celebrated, as a great change is upon us.
Huh.
As such, you shall
Okay.
receive the utmost care within our field. Let us get you cleaned up.
Oh, thank you for your hospitality.
Do not thank me. You will have plenty of time to thank the master of the manor. When they are feeling ready, they will send for you. Until such time, let's get you something to eat.
Oh, okay.
So, Florimon is going to look up to you.
It is interesting how much hospitality we are getting.
Yeah, I guess we're lucky. The guy may
Very
look-
lucky.
The guy may look scary, but hey, I guess he's friendly.
Right.
And as Devimon leads you inside the manor, he'll kind of show you to a set of rooms where you are able to place your things down for a moment. And towards the back end of the room, there's a door that leads into a very large and ornate bath.
Oh. I've been needing a bath for a very long time. Do you want
At
some
which-
water? Do you want some water, Florimon?
I could also use a bath, Diogo. A girl likes to be pampered.
Okay. I guess we should take a bath then.
After one incredibly relaxing, very warm, and from the tips of your toes to the top of your head, you feel refreshed for the first time in what feels like weeks.
That was good. I needed that.
What was that thing that you put in your hair that made it all bubbly?
Oh, that was shampoo. It's to make sure that my hair is healthy.
Well, whatever you did, it makes your hair look fabulous.
Ah, thank you. Usually when I'm back home, I have to at least wash it twice a week, so to make sure that it remains pretty like this.
Well, you certainly put in a lot of good work, Diogo. I like it.
Thank you.
You make your way out of your room into the open foyer before you are led by Devimon to an incredible dining room. You see that there are plates of food stacked along the entirety of the table. Please indulge yourself. Take your fill.
Oh, so much. I haven't seen proper food in so long.
Florimon is going to ignore that comment and start diving in as well for food.
Diogo is just almost putting everything in his mouth. He's like, I wouldn't say he's like an animal, but you can tell that he's like desperate for sustenance.
And it is delicious. Every bite better than the last. And after you
Man.
finish having your fill, Devimon will kind of bow before you, give you a napkin to clean up your face.
Thank you.
But of course, take your time to relax, and I believe within a few days' time, the master will be ready for visitors to be seen.
Oh. Okay. So, who is your master? Do you mind if I ask that?
But of course, Master Piedmon is the owner of the manor, and they are normally quite keen at entertaining guests. Unfortunately, they are a bit under the weather of late.
Ah.
Things have not
that's
been the same
unfortunate.
for them for a while, and it is my hope that they will soon be ready to be accepting guests within their presence.
That's unfortunate. Well, I mean, he was kind enough to let us have this feast, so thank him for us, I feel.
I shall send my regards to the master. Now then, rest as much as you need. Gather your strength. It will be needed in the coming days. After all, Digi-Destined are well known to make big waves here in the digital world.
Okay, that's cool.
Devimon will go ahead and bow, and he will just slide out of the room before the doors close.
I do not
my-
like him. He is creepy.
Floramon, he keeps calling me a Digi-Destin. What the heck is that?
I feel like I have heard of that term, but it is eluding me. Maybe Grandpa Cherrymon told it to me once, but it is gone. The thought is gone.
Does it have something to do with this brick?
Ah,
You know,
yes.
the one that appeared when we formed our bond.
Ah, yes. That thing. Apparently, it is very strong. It made me digivolve.
Yeah. What is this thing, anyways?
Over the next few days of fiddling around with the Digivice and learning a little bit of its properties, not very much, mind you, you are kind of sitting on the steps of the manor when you see another figure making their way up towards the manor. A figure you definitely do not recognize.
Huh. Hello, person.
Good afternoon. If you wouldn't mind, I'd like to make my way to speaking to the boss. And he kind of like shoos you off the steps a little bit, or tries to, like, with his hands.
Okay. He just lets him pass.
He makes his way up to the front doors and just kicks them open before they close behind him.
Jesus.
That guy is not very kind. Supposedly the master is sick upstairs, and yet he is being very rude.
Yeah. And we thought Devimon was scary.
They both are scary, Diogo. I do not like either of them. I do not trust them.
I mean, they gave us, at least Devimon gave us a roof, whoever this master is.
Right.
Sure, I agree with you that we should probably keep our eyes peeled, but at the same time, I don't really know what else can we do.
I suppose you are right, Diogo.
Can I use intuitive to look around the mansion?
Certainly. Looking around the mansion, you can tell, especially for the few days that you've been here, there is a point outside the manor and walking around the grounds that it seems to just kind of stop, where you eventually reach what you can only assume to be a barrier of some kind. You are able to put your hand through it somewhat, but you aren't able to pass much further without full resistance.
Yeah. Seems to be like a barrier here.
Do you suppose that we are stuck?
It's like I can kind of go through with it, but it kind of feels like it's repelling.
I don't like this, Diogo.
If I ever meet this so-called master, we should probably ask about this.
You are definitely right.
At which point the doors slam open to the manor, and you see the figure in the suit and the Tommy gun making their way back out.
Oh, there he is again.
As he kind of passes by you, he looks over to you. The boss would like to have a words with you upstairs. I wouldn't keep him waiting.
Oh, okay. Sure. Come on, Florimon. I guess we're finally meeting this master person.
Very well.
So, with that, you begin to make your way inside the manor. And as you do, you are greeted by Devimon, who guides you up the stairs and takes you towards the back end of a very large part of the manor. And as he gestures inside, you make your way in to a very dark and damp room. Towards the back end of the room, almost covered completely in darkness, seems to be a figure sitting in what you assume to be a throne. But you see a bunch of chains hanging from the ceiling that are connected to it. As you make your way closer, there are sconces that are on the sides of the room that begin to light and give the room some level of light. Until you see sitting in the chair before you what appears to be the master of the manor.
Good day to you both. I believe we have much to discuss.
And that is where we're going to end our one-shot.
Oh.
Ah!
I thought we were gonna talk more.
That's great. Oh, I can't believe Diogo died. Even the Digi-Destiny that show up after are all a part of Diogo's death hallucination when he died from that big explosion.
That's incredible.
What a damn shame, really. What a damn shame.
Honestly, it was inevitable.
Poor guy, he didn't know what hit him.
He really fucking didn't.
Yeah, I mean, you go up against Waspmon. That's what happens.
Yeah, congrats, Graham, on being a fucking powerful villain.
PvP round initiate.
Of the day.
God damn it.
Holy shit. Fucking hell.
Loramon had to jump in.
Yep.
We didn't know that if Cherrymon's dead because we didn't see that. So as far as we know, Stingmon's the only one to have died this session.
Yeah.
I mean,
Stingmon's the only one to have perished.
I don't know. Hercules Kabuterimon could always digivolve to George Washington Kabuterimon and chop down that cherry tree.
George Washington, Mon, what are you doing here? What's with that axe?
There's only one way to
job.
There's only one way to stop him. We need 3 Bloodlettermons.
Oh, I have teeth full of lore and a secret way to die.
Damn. But yeah, now you guys know how Diogo ended up in the manor, and more specifically under the care of Piedmon.
Yay!
Hey guys, I have a real controversial opinion.
Yeah, what you got?
I don't know if we can trust this Piedmon guy.
I don't know. He seems pretty
Seems
trustworthy to
fine.
me.
He seems like a pretty cool
Yeah,
guy to
see?
me.
Guys, don't
my
He
worry.
needs a one shot.
Guys. I don't know why you're sweating. Lucy's going to tell us all about him.
All right. Well, after
It
we know
still
what
hurts.
happens,
After all this time, it still hurts.
so sorry.
since we know what happens with
How did
Piedmon
Piedmon
later,
get there?
let's go ahead and fund the Where's Piedmon one shot.
It's just gonna be us doing a reel of all the fucking memes people posted.
Give me Piedmon just like, and here's my trip to the Windows screen server. And here's my trip to Denny's. It's like,
And here's my
us-
trip to Doom 64. I didn't like it there.
All right, we'll do a fanfic, okay?
It's just him with a slideshow like from South Park. Do you see?
all of us are just playing one of the original Digi-Destins.
Yep.
We'll get a Fiverr writer.
We just yeah. It's basically just Piedmon does this big fancy portal thing, steps through, and then just uses invisibility to just sit there quietly while we all leave and be like, I can't believe he got away. And he's like, hee, they think I got away.
It's funny.
Now I just sit here forever.
What was my end game again?
They'll never see this plan coming.
Now
Don't
I'm just in
change our
the
gun. They itched.
now I'm just in the void.
Yep. Right, now you've explained about Huckmon how you got here.
Yay!
It's a good
job,
story.
Val Huckmon knows everything now.
Oh, sorry.
Thank God.
Like the first 3 minutes.
Bad Sage Advice donated $5 and said, "Where's Piedmon One Shot Fund?"
No.
Oh
No. No.
We can never just make a joke in front of you guys.
I can't.
Unleash the beast.
And we all
Got
get different versions of Piedmon.
It's just gonna be the Piedmon multiverse, and I'm gonna cry every fucking minute
We
of this
all play
goddamn
his
thing.
rookies, Clownmon.
You son of a bitch! I'm in. Just all getting on the heist.
I also want to fund the Piedmon one shot if it means just Clown Town.
It's one of us just chases like Funhold Leghorn voice like, oh, I'm Southern Piedmon. How's it going?
Piedmon just goes in the One Piece world, takes over Buggy,
Boom.
gets his ass handed to him. He's like, I want to go back to where I came from.
Guys,
That feels like a
there's,
much safer place.
They
There's-
chopped my dick off.
there's no
Clowns are
proof.
discriminated.
There's absolutely no proof that we're going to have a clown-centered Piedmon-only one-shot. All we have is circumstantial evidence.
Okay.
Oh.
We haven't even
Calm.
done Alderman yet.
Unexpectables, but with clowns.
Yeah, we'll have to figure out where
Yes.
Aldemon's at some point, but that's a
He's
problem
fine.
for not me right now.
He's fine.
All right, guys,
guys,
I have a
you
plan.
didn't
I have a
notice it?
plan. We do the Piedmon one-shot where all of us are clowns, and we call it Digi-Destiny.
So none of you guys noticed that as Mega Hercules Kabuterimon was doing that big blast, Alderman flew in just at the last second to get disintegrated?
Yeah.
Right now, Alderman's chilling with like Cherrymon, like, and then like that happened. And there's another kid running around. Oh man, that sucks.
The Where's
Man.
Alderman one-shot, meaning he definitely got one shot, and he's there, and he's there, he's over there, and he's over there too. A little bit of him's all over the place.
I mean, have you seen the guy's flight check?
I have a different proposition. We should do a Where's Cherrymon? Because we didn't see him die.
I am slowly turning into a puddle right now as I listen to all of these ideas.
These
I
very
would've
legitimate, very
known.
good ideas that you love.
That's
Yeah.
what it
Okay,
is,
can we
sure.
do
You
a
know.
prequel
Yes.
to the one shot where Diogo has to take a test at his college?
Hey, hey, Weasel, would you like to actually earn a degree?
Sure, why not?
He's just Weasel doing a vlog of his time in college.
What we
God
do is
damn
we
it.
actually we all chip in. We all send Weasel back to college, and Weasel live streams the whole process, all 4 years of getting a new degree.
Incredible.
Fucking there's like later on in the game a tiny little in training Budmon shows up and just like, "That's it, bud."
I'll agree with the great comment. Where's Nick's sanity one shot?
That was never here.
People took that long ago.
That's our fault. We did that.
We get assassinated.
Nick was excited for this campaign, and then he met us.
Yep.
Nick's sanity was just like it's that scene from Lord of the Rings where the Dark Riders show up, take the swords, and start stabbing the beds, thinking the hobbits are in there. That's us. We're stabbing the beds.
Yeah, and I'm just like hoping to God they don't find me.
Nick runs
Nick
this game
Sandy's
by
the
running.
innkeeper.
He's sprinting as fast as he can.
He's looking
By the
for
way,
always.
Run the games.
By the way, I saw a
what-
comment here that after hearing the story, Huckmon is just like, do you think we should check the digital form?
Do I think we should go there? That's probably where we should go first. Maybe we'll figure out if they're okay.
Damn, that's crazy.
Huckmon's
Anyway,
Huckmon's like, are you okay, Diogo?
You've been through a lot. You good, man? No, not in any way, shape, or form. And then I dealt with all of that shit in the virus swamps, and now I'm here.
Huckmon's like, that's rough, buddy.
And then some idiot tried to take my Digivice and put a shield in it, but he looked kind of dumb. And then the one who did look kind of smart just got sucked into the air. And this guy with the glass was just throwing knives everywhere. I don't know what that's about.
Sammy and Diogo are both over here like, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. And Huckmon's like, no, it's what you kill makes you stronger. You have to kill a lot. And then you get really strong.
What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Sammy chugs it. It takes a shot.
she's like,
Chain smoking.
looks at Diogo and is like, if you don't remember it, it didn't happen. So just dissociate really, really hard.
He all walks over. Yo, we disassociate over here?
Sammy and Diogo are on like the gallows, and Sammy's like, first time.
Also,
And Diogo's
it's,
like, no, it's not.
It's worth mentioning that Autumn Woodham donated $10 saying, where is Piedmon? Where is Piedmon? Where
I
is
told
Piedmon?
you, he's in the internet. He's out there doing things.
Well,
He got plans
download
for
his clown ass and put him in front of me.
We're going to have a one shot, and it's going to be called Campaign 2.
Yep.
Very good.
But I will have to
Electric Boogaloo.
But I will have to space it out over the course of multiple months, maybe years. So
it'll be like my one shot.
Your comments.
Yeah. Yeah, with the one shot
Chase.
Chase ran for the twins when we first learned how to play Pathfinder.
That took 4 sessions.
It do be like that.
I remember I told Grim and Buddy that at our first con together. It's like, they're like, oh yeah, the Chase mentioned that about this campaign, and I was like, yeah, that was me. It turned to a 4-shot, and they're like, why? It's like, because we're dumb. We don't know how to play D&D.
They walked
we're
in and
silly.
started talking to the kobolds in Draconic, and I was like, I gotta rewrite this whole thing. This is honestly my fault.
No, that was my fault. I wanted to play a Dragonborn, and we were in Pathfinder. There were no Dragonborns.
It's fine.
everything's great.
Look, in my defense, there were so many of them, and I can only sneak attack once around, and this is Pathfinder rules for sneak attack. I didn't know anything.
You know what I feel like right now? I feel like
I
that
was
art from Tangle
scared.
Friend of CJ, just like tired as shit, holding the bottle to Tumblemon, just being like, "Yeah, this is my life right now. This is it."
It's the face palming CJ. Do we have that emote up?
I'm sure we
Oh,
do.
no, I don't think we do. Do we have it? We do.
Just so much pain.
Where are the munchie emotes?
We're working on it. We're
Oh
trying.
yeah, we put Floramon in because it's the Diogo one shot. We could probably swap out Floramon for Munchie.
So yeah, I'm sorry, Weasel. Floramon's immediately getting replaced.
How dare you? This is gonna be my last session for a while, maybe forever. Who knows?
I'm integral to the plot. Why would you remove my emote?
Have you considered, though? Munchie got a munch.
Yeah, Munchie got a
You're
munch.
Munchie.
You're 100% gonna get more members on your next session.
We will put Floramon back.
Maybe.
Also, just one small point of contention, Storm. You can sneak attack on every attack in Pathfinder.
Oh yeah, that's right. I just gotta do the fainting thing.
Yeah, you just have to have a. You just gotta hit him. Just gotta hit him with the hit him. Also,
Right, that's it.
Bad Sage Advice donated $5 saying chat plays one shot.
Oh no!
It's just gonna be that one Twitch plays Pokemon thing.
It's gonna be great. I love it.
Yeah. They're like, all right, guys, what do you do? And then I sit there and I get 37 plus responses of what we want to do, and I'm like, okay, here's a poll. Vote for it.
I mean, that's
Oh.
probably the best way to do it.
Yeah.
What a time. We just run it like a dungeon crawl classic where everything's hyper lethal and you're just like killing off members of the chat on every fail. It's like
Yeah.
fail, dead, fail, dead, fail, dead, fail, dead. We're down to 5 players after the first roll. Good job, everybody.
It was a lovely one shot. I'm glad. Thank you all for coming.
You were all one shot. Thank you for coming. But yes, all right. That's all the donations that we've got so far. Thank you guys so much for everything.
for
Thanks for
real.
stopping by. Thanks for hanging out.
Thank you.
As a couple extra small things. One, we got the Vanmon plush that should be live in I think 23 hours now, I believe. Somewhere around there. Might be a little less than that, but I think Monday basically, like near midnight on Monday or like very late into Sunday, depending on your time zone. Which is why I was trying to say the hours instead of specifically any given time zone. It is, I posted the link earlier. I'm going to post it again here in 1 second. Hiya. It is 19 hours, 49 minutes, and 50 seconds from this exact moment. So here's that in this chat. Hiya.
I'm posting it in the Digimon, in the Discord, in
Sweet.
DigiGeneral as well.
Hell yeah. Preach you. From there, we have also Digimon Adventure Abridged Episode 9 is live on Patreon right now. And so is all of Juju Abridged Episode 9. So go check them both out. Go look at them. They're both live on the $7 Deadly tier. Go check them out. Everybody works super hard on them.
I should put that in the premium content then. I thought I was going to do that next week.
Yeah, both of those are out on the $7 Deadly tier right now. And they'll be
So,
live
I
on
will-
the on-time content next week.
And as per usual, half of my lines that were bloopers weren't in the actual episode.
That is how it works, yes.
Grim, that reminds me. I need a retake from you for episode 10.
What? I always
know-
do perfect takes. You get it.
No, blame Chase. It was a poor direction.
How dare you?
Hey,
Chase
man,
was flawless.
when are you gonna get good, Chase? When are you ever gonna get good?
Never. Never.
We never.
I'm
get
always
good.
going to be evil.
When you always gotta think of better stuff.
No.
Just think of it in the beginning, okay?
No. I gotta be bad.
Oh
With
yeah, by
that,
the way, episode
yeah, go
10's
for
been
it.
fully written and almost it's in the editing process.
Yeah, we're working on it. It should be ready to be viewed pretty heckin' soon, y'all.
We may even get more than one episode out a year.
Also, speaking of
boy.
Juju, to foreshadow things without saying them, just in case stuff goes awry, we're working on some more stuff for surprise Juju content soon. So if you guys like Jujutsu Kaisen Abridged, there may be some
Oh
more
my
cool
God.
stuff soon.
I just heard
We'll
news.
see. We'll
Yeah.
see.
Oh boy.
It's
That'd be
exciting.
nice. Wow.
It's very exciting. When we get more concrete stuff, we'll let you guys know, and we'll post some stuff to Patreon and on the Discord server when we can. But yeah, heck yeah, appreciate all you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thanks to the raid earlier from Nat19. Thanks to everybody who donated. Thanks to everybody who
We have
chilled in the
69
chat.
viewers watching. Hell yeah.
Nice.
Oh, yeah, nice.
Now just stay here forever.
For
I
Pride
have
Month.
ascended.
Yes.
Pride Month.
For Pride Month, everyone. Happy Pride, by the way.
69.
Happy Pride.
Make sure you
Hey.
kiss the homies goodnights.
Yes.
It's consensual.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yes,
And-
we hope so.
I should hope
We
so.
hope so.
Yes.
And
And-
asking when next session.
Are we able to do in a week from today?
I can do a week from today.
Yeah,
I can do a
I will say this. July is looking pretty rough the first half, if not like
Yeah,
1
we
week for
might have
Chasing
some
Ryan.
problems because I have to take a big business trip for the first chunk of July, but we'll see about
And then
getting a
the
bunch
end
of
of July.
sessions in when we can. We'll see what we can do. We'll see
We're
how
just
likely
flood-
July is, so maybe we play some extra sessions this month if we're all
We
able.
just flood this month with sessions.
Heck yeah. So maybe this
good.
coming weekend, maybe this coming Saturday. Everybody good for that? That'll be here.
I can do it.
Sweet. All right. That sounds
Weasel,
like
you're free.
yes. Weasel be here as a spirit, haunting us as a spooky ghost. Thank you.
I will. Don't worry.
And
about it.
again,
Alright.
thank you so much for joining us as Diogo. It's been such a fucking pleasure.
This has been
Yes.
great.
Dude, you've been
Thank
you.
you. Thank you guys for inviting me. This was super fun.
You can't do this. How dare you
This was
thank
a-
us?
This was a great experience.
You're a great
I-
experience.
Thank you.
It was great having you, man.
Yeah.
And hopefully I'll come back. I don't know what Nick has planned, so
I believe.
Who knows?
Oh no, your corpse is in the digital forest with Balhookmon. Sorry.
Oh shit.
Yeah, that's why we didn't cut back to Balhookmon. You were both dead.
Oops, spoilers.
Oh no.
Wait, turns out your recap was so loud it alerted predators.
We see him again. He has a different Digimon, and we ask about Floramon. He's like, we don't talk about that.
we didn't talk about
Oh, across his face like Pio Petrelli in the dog timeline.
Oh. All right.
You can
Thank
have
you,
the Weasel
everybody.
Digimon.
Thank you, everybody, so much. We appreciate you all. We're going to get out of here. Thanks for everything, you guys, and we'll see you next
Thank you.
week for more Digi-Destiny.